Should have been the singer.
You got a beautiful voice.
His voice of an angel, some people say. I love that in Step Brothers when he's like, some people say. Starts
Call me
waffling on.
the songbird of my generation.
I'm an island boy. To be fair, all the islands that we went past yesterday, it'd be impossible not to sing that song.
Yeah.
Oh, did you work out where the base was, by the way?
No, not bothered to look at it. I think it would just be good to kind of like leave it there, and obviously we know it exists, so we might, if we're at the shore, we'll probably just keep an eye out for it. Because I'm going to dump a couple more in. I think I'm going to go for 4. So I'll probably put another one in this week, and then another one after I've tested it, and then just go from there. I think 4 is a good number.
Yeah, I agree.
Stream name, I'm an island boy.
Is that yours card?
Yeah.
I've just put,
Go on.
dare to come and get the island boys.
Love it.
Fucking hell. So predictable. Someone
in the server. Oh, I know that.
Who's in it? But that'll be Will.
DVD.
DVD.
Amorim.
Yeah, he was in it the other day.
Yeah, I've seen his logs.
He's a regular in.
No,
he's getting it. I'm going to fucking message him straight away. You're getting it.
Do it, yeah.
We're on to you. Right, let's get in it first.
Well, it's allowed, isn't it? It's a trolling server as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, defo. I'm an island boy. That was funny last night. It's just a shame that like it was so late on and we kind of like got ourselves into trouble. Like maybe I should wait till we got all our guns trained and go, right, where are you? Instead of like fucking going straight in.
No, but this game's like that. You're just probably never really going to come across them.
Yeah.
It's going to be pure chance, and then. But I think bigging it up though to be like making beef. I think it'd be pretty good. I feel like we could get to the point where we've just got beef with regular people. To be like, shit, Steve, fucking DVD's in again. Get the motherfucker.
DVD. Could you find out where they are in the server with because you're the gamekeeper?
Probably.
Gatekeeper.
Probably, but I wouldn't want to though. Because I think the logs just keep a log of everything, technically.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering whether it gives you that kind of information. Because remember when that guy banned us and he banned you and then he banned me? Obviously, he knew what we were playing together.
Yeah, so I'm guessing he knew that we were like close. The guy would have been that guy who we shot. I could just imagine going into the Discord. Guys, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
They just fucking shot me.
I had my hands
fucking crying.
Okay.
Had my hands up just like rule number 54 said I have to have my hands up to let them know I'm a friendly. And they shot me. Salty snacks. I'll have a bit of that. But it just that fucking pissed me off. That though makes me laugh at the same time, but pisses me off. We need to do that though. We need to do a stream where we purposely go into servers with the intentions to get kicked out. See how many servers we can get banned for in a night.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I think like that day that we plan to come on here, I feel like we should just set like loads of goals. I feel like because it'd be good content to talk about what the goals are before it, and then let's see if we can actually kind of like iron them out on a day kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Be good.
Batty Boys are in the server. And
before your ass.
We are coming.
Yeah, there's a bit of that with like, like I say, I don't know if I can know if they are there or not, but my guess is I probably would be able to find out. But there's part of me that was like thinks, oh, that would be a bit of fun, because then obviously we can just proper go at them and troll them. But then at the same time, it's like it doesn't make it really fair then either.
No, I was only joking. I was kind of like just
Yeah,
more
no, I
like
know you were.
interested whether that gives you that kind of information, more than like let's do it, let's go find him. I think if I got like proper annoyed, someone was just like obliterating me every time I came on, I'd be like, right, Jay, fucking find out where he is. We're gonna fucking sort him out now. Right, I've just done that, then, Jay. I've just sent him a message. The Island Boys are coming for you. No, but Batty Brothers are coming after you. Batty Boys are in the server. We're coming after you. Where are you?
Love it.
I'm an island boy. That's what I would tell him when I see him.
I've been in here. Why am I fucking going in the same place?
Do 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 do.
Duct tape. Tell him. Message him now, saying, "I've got a fucking duct tape for you, boy."
And I've got one of them 8-ball things that you put in your mouth.
What's that? What's that off now? Fucking hell.
Oh, I know.
Oh. So he's fucking getting bummed.
Yeah.
Squeal like a... That guy's behind him sweating like, yeah.
Could be anything you watch.
Fuck him. I know, yeah.
So I'll give you a clue. Z.
Yeah, that's the guy, you know, that's the guy, the police guy that goes to bum him.
Yeah. I'll give you another clue.
Is it Pulp
John
Fiction? It's not Pulp Fiction, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I was going to say Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. But it'd definitely have to be his film. Fucking hell. Is that twisted?
I know, but you know what? It's twisted, but that's what makes a good fucking like film nowadays, isn't it? Do you know what I
It
mean?
is, yeah. It's genius. A lot of stuff that he's made are brilliant.
Right, Jay, so I've messaged that kid.
Yeah.
I've messaged that 10-year-old, telling that we're coming after him. Imagine he's just like, Mom, Dad, 2 Batty Brothers are coming after me. What on? Right, so I'm obviously near Tinra. What's the score now? Am I meeting you somewhere, or?
Well, let's just see. Hold on, let me just see where we are from each other.
An island. I must have drove past that island, but I haven't got a clue still where it is because we've covered so much ground yesterday on that coast.
Yeah, we did. What's your coordinates then?
Sorry, I just got to go back. I just went all the way over to the map. So 1309. So 13 across, 09, right against the coast. And I'm not even in that town. I'm almost at 1310. So right on that border.
So I'm at 711. So
7-Eleven, baby.
So quite a bit.
Yeah, so actually not that far, really.
It's
well,
not,
what about meeting at that Katape?
Crape? Crapo.
So CT8POE.
That's Crapo.
Crapo.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Because if the kid doesn't even reply back and take the bait anyway, we're still hunting him down anyway, so
100%.
Let's fucking get him.
The chances are, though, I feel like a lot of people do hang around the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the pros head in more because the coast is where you get more gear.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Thingy's told us that. Both Loki and Inch. So they
say like you get more gear as you go in.
No, they say gear up at the shore, at the coast, and then move your way in. Because then, yeah, you do find things obviously as you go in, but you can gear up more at the shore. Zombies have more things on them at the shore.
Right, got ya. Right, I didn't know that.
Well, Crapo's like not a million miles off, anyway. So.
What do you think then? Like, so I'll tell you what. I go off what you say tonight. Like,
well,
what's your plan? Right,
let's
so
analyse this geezer that's in now. So he's been in, like you say, a few times because I've noticed he's been in as well.
Yeah. So he's not going to stick around the coast, is he?
No, he's going to be a pro.
He's a professional.
He goes low like a professional. So I think we just take the chances. We'll move to Crapo, like you say. I feel like it's a good halfway point. We've probably been there before, but we don't know we've been there. So let's go and scope it out, see what it's about.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Oh, it's just meant to be back. Hi, I don't understand. Batty Brothers are in the... Oh, Batty Brothers are in. I didn't even write servers. And we are coming for you.
It's like, who's this fucking guy?
Who's this dyslexic guy he's written?
You get songs in my head, you do. He's a genius, though, that John Williams, who scored that for Jurassic Park, because he's done Harry Potter, Star Wars, E.T., Indiana Jones. You think of all those like films and how you recognise the films from the music. He's like, to me, he's the only guy that makes film music that you recognise when you hear it. You know what film it is. Jaws, he did Jaws. There's no films that are like that. There's no films that you can hear a bit. Probably the Avengers is probably like one, obviously, if you know the Avengers, like I do. But other than that, there's not many films that you would know the music to if you heard it, apart from ones that he's done.
So, just thinking of like a film like that kind of like gets me going, and it's Baby Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah, that's not really a film score, though,
I know,
is
yeah.
it?
I know. Got you know, did I? Got you there for a minute. I was trying to think like of a song. Yeah, so again, like I was just thinking, remember like them.
Actually.
Go on then. I tell you what.
I don't think it's John Williams, because that's who's the guy who did that.
Just saying, give us like a hum or a sing, and I'll see if you can guess what film it is.
You're gonna get this. If you don't get this, then fuck me. I'm cutting the server off. Everyone now.
Never heard of it.
So I don't know if I don't think that's him. But that's quite iconic, actually.
Oh, this kid, I am learning how to play.
Oh, get to the coast, let's fucking pop him. Let's fuck him up, Steve. Let's fuck him up. We've got a freshie. Tell him we'll show him the ropes. And then we'll fucking duct tape his ass and fucking put him in a house.
Duct tape his ass.
Duct tape his ass and wax him.
Discord. Just tell him to join Discord and we'll give him some advice.
Yeah. Well, we don't know what that is if he's new to it all. Say, what's your coordinates, bro? We're coming to help. That's good though. At least it's like, obviously he's found this server that he seems to like then. Because I feel like it is a good setup server.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, quite a privileged that he's like learning the game on your server, really.
Yeah.
Smart.
111 people I checked today have like been in the server.
So I bet a lot of people like will come in just to see what's going on, won't they, as well? Like, so.
Yeah, well that's it. When we first started, we were just going into all sorts of different ones, weren't we? Just trying to figure it out. And we
also,
fell
as
on
well,
that
Jay,
wasteland.
yeah, it's like a lot of people like us, like not long ago, starting to learn how to play it. This would probably would have been a good one for us to come in straight away, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
You got a gun, You got a pair.
I feel like it's a good because I feel like the problem with the official DayZ ones is I like it. I like the idea of like nothing on you, but then it's not really realistic to a zombie apocalypse at this stage because obviously that's kind of like how you would be dressed if the zombie apocalypse started now, like only just started and everyone becomes zombies. Not if you're like fucking years down the line where it's like this, everything's run down, zombies have been around for a while. You'd have way
Yeah,
more gear than a fucking shorts and a t-shirt. So
exactly.
I don't mind that because I feel like that is a good like challenge. And I feel like we should do that on the day one as well. Do a couple of hours on the official one and see how far we can get with the knowledge that we've now got.
I thought that's what we were going to do anyway. I thought that was going to be like start of our day. We start a new server, and then like, I mean, what do you want to do? Are you going to create? That's no, because that would cost you money, wouldn't it? Are we just going to join someone else's?
Do the official. Do the DayZ ones,
yeah. So
because that's just complete like fucking raw dog, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I feel like they should have really had one like what we've got here because you're kind of up and gone, aren't you? Straight into it. You're not got too much where, because you are a bit cautious with your bullets, aren't you? Because you know you don't start off with a lot, and we don't start off with a lot of food or water. It's just enough to get you going, so you just don't fucking die straight away.
Yeah. I think that's where we struggle a little bit with all the ammo we get. We never really kind of like fill cartridges with it as well, do it like no magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
What film was that, by the way?
Crapo is in my scope.
Fucking house rain don't look like it's gonna stop. And my lovely lady has got a bob, and I do not want to get her hair wet tonight. Not on my watch.
Oh, this looks like a little cheeky place. I don't think it's Crapo, but it's like a barn on a lake, like a little farm on a lake.
That sounds bloody beautiful.
I could retire here.
Woo woo. Woo woo woo. Alexa, play smooth radio so that I don't sing Rambo all night.
Rambo. Okay, well.
That's better. That's better.
Well, I say the server, but I think it's just the computer because obviously it's trying to render a load of shit in. But just went proper laggy on me then as a zombie was coming at me.
I don't know how, like, the game... I mean, I think, I'd be honest with you, Jay. I think, like, I'm just going to be honest, Jay. The server, since we've been in it, has been mint. Like, you know, except for the first night that we were on it.
Yeah.
The first night was terrible, wasn't it? Like, it kind of... And we were thinking, what's going on here? London. And then since then, it's like, I don't feel like I've had that much lag. Like, of course, here and there, but not, like, crazy. Not like we used to get in some of the others.
I don't think it, like I said, I don't think it's lag because obviously it's definitely fucking. I'm getting fucking loads of zombies on me here. Wherever the fuck I am, there's fucking loads of them. Because yeah, I don't think it's like I say, I don't think it's lag, like an internet lag where things are taking a while to download. I think it's just our computers are taking time to render what the server's telling it to render. Because the Xboxes we've got are quite old, aren't they?
Yeah.
It just obviously helps with the server being closer because then it's not taking as long to download the information.
Yeah, yeah. So you're not going to bother getting like the new Xbox or anything, Jay? You're just going to get try and save for the PC now?
Yeah, I'll decide. I mean, I'm definitely going to go PC like 100%, but I don't know because a lot of people still use console and it's like, so it'll probably just be a mix of both at some point, I reckon. Just have to see. Because obviously if you and Will got, because I think Will's got the Xbox anyway, the new one, but if you just went, yeah, so if you just went with that, then I'd do that, wouldn't I? Because it's better we play it together.
Yeah.
So it all depends on that, really. I'm definitely going PC. Like, I'm definitely gonna go that route before I go with a new Xbox. Anyway. It's not like we're missing out, really, is it? With Xbox at the minute.
No, I don't think so. I feel like the games that we're playing right now are games we want to play right now anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're kind of like, oh God, I really want to play this, but we can't because it's not available for us at the moment. So yeah, I don't know. Like it's nothing. It's just like I do get it. And like when we chatted the other day about like maybe like putting a variety of different games together and jumping on games as they come out where you're getting that content as quick as everyone else.
Yeah.
Then that would be good, wouldn't it? Like, if a new game came out and I'm like, Jay, have you seen this? And you're like, right, let's just download it tonight and just fucking get on it.
Yeah, well, that seems to be like quite a popular thing I've seen with streamers on, especially with the DayZ, and it's going to be the same with all the other ones. Like you say, as soon as an update's out, you put that in your title, playing new DayZ map, whatever. Then people are just going to jump on that and watch it, aren't they? Because
Yeah.
they want to see what it's about. So there's
They want to
definitely
see whether
benefits
it's worth getting.
with that.
Do you know what I mean? So
exactly.
It's like,
so there's definitely value with that. Obviously, that's where it's going to lack with Xbox, and it was like they're not. This isn't going to have those latest updates straight away.
yeah. And I think like we just need to work out like what is good value when it comes to, we don't want to be spending 20 quid a week on like games and stuff. So we just need to work out what is good value and what we can do to, maximize what we want to stream, but not spend an absolute bomb until we start making a good income from it, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we would though, because like I say, the DayZ one is obviously I've got that because I like it and I'd play it anyway. But I feel like a lot of people that spend a lot of money on games just play a lot of games, whereas I don't think we do because I'm not asked about fucking World of Warcraft or whatever. Like I'm not into those. Like I'm like you, not really into the fantasy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So there's nothing really other than DayZ, obviously GTA, and I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head other than like say the odd horror game that I've played. But those have been free or cheap anyway, like really cheap, because they're just like quick games somebody's made, scares you, gets good for a bit of content, and then it's done. So there's nothing really like stands out to me that's like I could see me spending a lot of money on games.
Yeah.
Like you say, it might just get to the point where we're not even buying them, we just do it from money we've earned on it.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Let's get... That'd be sick, that. Right, let's get some food in my belly. Be meant to be like... companies coming to us like, all right, we've got this game. Can you stream it like exclusively? Like, so obviously we're the first ones to play it.
Sick.
They will do that, won't they? I'd imagine.
Yeah, I imagine like most games. Like there was a guy the other day that I was watching, and he was playing this this football game, and I searched it. It's someone written in like the group like, "Oh, is this available on? Is this PC only?" I think that's the first thing everyone writes when they see a new game. Yeah. And the guy turned around and went, "No, it's available on Xbox as well." So I thought, "All right, I'll go to Game Pass, Game Store, and like have a look and see what the score is for that." Anyway, we're on it, and it wasn't on there. But what he had a link in his bio that you could click on to download it for your Xbox. So it was clearly not out yet. So he was clearly the guy that was promoting it.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
To know that happens as well. Like, so it's exactly what you said, basically. It'd be cool if we could do it, and apparently it does happen, so there we go.
Yeah, that'd be sick, that. I'm an island boy.
Like, imagine when the new DayZ's out, Jay. Again, it's another game like GTA where we're the first ones to try and get out the content and stuff.
Yeah.
And when we're on it for like quite a few hours, definitely worth like us kind of like getting it out there and...
Yeah.
jumping on it quickly.
That would be it, because it'd be good to keep up to date with when things are going to happen, so we can kind of get them booked in. You know, to do like whole day streams of them.
Yeah.
Because definitely benefits to that.
First day it came out, and we're like got a good day streaming. Imagine the hours of content we'd have just through, like, you know, and then it would just be like, that's when we'd probably just say to Will, like, look, Will, we, like, you know, we've all got to smash the content now, like, you know, whether it's a good clip, bad clip, new DayZ, you know, like, promote it, and then just fucking, like, you know, that might be, Jay, what we need, like, you know, a good new game to fucking, or new version of a game to get us, like, out there a bit as well.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to. I feel like, I mean, obviously it might be a bit tricky for you depending on your situation at the minute, but if you could get, because obviously I've not even really tested it on mine yet, but if you could get DayZ working on your PC, even if you just got like the you know, the cheaper one, and we could see if we can do it on the cheap, but with
without
new
the
map
actual
for the day stream. Imagine that.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is, Jay, so I actually don't know what the score is for that, right? So I don't even know, like, can I use my controller through my PC still, like my Xbox controller, or will I have to get a PC controller?
Yeah, you can use your Xbox with Steam.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Some games are not built for it, so DayZ is intentionally built for mouse and keyboard.
Right.
Golly's those on the plane already.
Feel like that's my downfall, where I'm like that. Oh, now I'd hate to kind of like start trying to use mouse and keyboard for a game that I know how to play already on a pad. Dinosaur, basically. Jurassic Park, Jurassic City.
Yeah. So yeah, no, you can do like I do. I just, because I've got wired ones. I've got like the old Xbox ones as well. So I don't do it wirelessly or anything, but you can do it. You can connect it by Bluetooth. But yeah, so all you need to do is install Steam, which is free. Create an account.
I've got that downloaded already, Jay.
Oh, sweet, yeah. And then you just basically buy the games you want through that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And then how do I connect my pad to the PC?
So that's going to be the tricky one, because what you probably don't want to do is do it with the... How many controllers have you got?
So to be honest, I've only got personally just the one, because obviously I only need one.
Right.
But I could probably get one of Ollie, to be honest.
Yeah, I would definitely have an individual one, because the problem you're going to have is as soon as you connect your Bluetooth to your PC, it's going to get confused between your Xbox and your PC, and then we've got you on top of that.
Yeah. Well, that's to be honest, that's exactly what's been happening with my headphones. So I just like clicked on the other day.
That's what I mean. So I don't confuse my setup like that. I literally have a controller in my bag, which is an old Xbox one. I can just wire it straight into my PC and then just play it. So I don't even have to... Because obviously I could do that. I could go, right, disconnect my Bluetooth, connect it to here. But it's just the faff of having to do that every time just to play a game.
Yes. Or like...
Yeah.
Well, I'll try and have a look. I'll have a look at that anyway and see what the score is with that.
Yeah. I'll dig into DayZ a little bit on PC this week, just to see if there's, like, because obviously I need to work out if it's going to work or not. Because I can imagine it might just be a bit shit to begin with, because obviously our computers might not hold up to it.
Yeah.
It might do, though. It might do. We'll see. But I'll play around with it properly this week, because like I say, I've downloaded it, had a quick look around, but I've not done much on it. But I can tell already there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, I've
a lot
been
more
watching
servers and
like people's clips on it, and fucking the quality of the graphics looks like mint on some.
Yeah, that'll just be again though. That'll be because of someone's PC.
Yeah.
So for us, it might still look a bit okay and not great. I'm in Crapo anyway. Just having a little mooch around.
Red Roses too. So when's Zoe back, mate? You thought she was back tomorrow?
No, she's back today, but it's like late.
Right, got you.
So she's landing at 10:45, I think, tonight. So then obviously then she's got to get her bags, get in the car, drive home, which is an hour.
It wasn't you.
Yeah, it is me. I'm just got a load of... Oh, shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. If you're near Crapo, then yeah, it will be. There's no one else in the server.
I'm not that... Oh, is it not? Is that kid gone?
Yeah, you scared him off.
Shit.
I just want to learn. So yeah, no, originally she said she probably won't be back till like 1, 2 a.m, but I think she'll be back earlier than that. Looking at the times and stuff. Shit, to me, Steve, it looks like Crapo has got a gas thing.
Oh, really?
It's looking very misty and green in the horizon over there.
So we ain't going out then.
Well, there's loads of houses around it. It's sort of like central, and it could just be morning dew. It might just be a lovely bit of morning dew on the grass. So you can still come and we can meet up here.
What's the score now then, Jake? Are we going to... So like that kid's got, what's the task?
Don't know, you know. I actually don't know.
So we can have a look, go have a look for that base again.
Yeah.
Get ourselves back to the shore.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Right, so in that case, I need to head back then, don't I? Fucking hell.
Well, still come to Crapo, because I'm here now, aren't I?
See how far I am.
And then we could just go together.
I'm quite fast, though, you see. So I'm like, no, see that mixer?
Hold on, just having a bit of liver pate.
I'm just coming up to that.
It's a nectar.
No, mixer. So it's like MYTA.
MYTA, because he an MCTA.
That's it. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Sorry, I literally looked at it quicker than just like came out. I wonder what it is actually. Is it farmland? Ever well is.
Stay. I'm coming to you, baby. I'm in a truck. It's started up.
Yes.
Fucking hell, I don't want to go through that smoke though, do I? Right, let me just stop the engine. Let me just work out my route. Because obviously you can't do it when you're driving, can you? Let me see how I can get to Mikra. It looks like gas. Because it's green misty. So I don't want to take any chances. Yeah, and that is the only road that leads out. Is that way. I'm gonna just drive up to it and just see what it's like.
Bing.
How do you change gear then?
So basically, you got A to go and then B. So A will take you into reverse, and then B will take you to neutral, and then like obviously you got to through your gears and
Yeah. That's sick, though.
and that's the same for the boat as well.
The boat's not got gears, though, has it?
No, it's not got gears, but it's like you still do reverse, neutral, and like forward. Accelerate.
Yeah, I don't think it is gas. Like, could be wrong, but I don't know. I think it is. I think my guy's coughing. I'm just gonna go through it. Shit, yeah, it definitely is something because I've got like the bleeding symbol.
Oh shit!
Fuck's sake.
See, have you not in the car now, then?
Yeah, a minute. I'm just trying to drive through it as quickly as I can.
Oh, you're joking?
It was the only way. It was the only way out, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's the only road. I could have tried to go cross country, but something tells me that wouldn't have been a good idea. Right, hold on. Let me just stop it here. I'm gonna have to get out and heal myself, I think.
Down by your side.
Right, what do I need to do to heal myself from this?
Make it
Shit, I've got the bug symbol, fucking bleeding symbol.
Yeah, Jay, that's it. You're dead.
I don't seem dead yet.
You're walking dead, mate. That gas is like me and you went in that. There was nothing to save us. I remember
Really?
Inch telling us. That's why when you said then, you
Is
went.
it not like
"Oh,
a
let's
certain
go through
gas
it."
type though? They're not different
No,
gases.
I'm pretty sure that's the gas that like kills everything.
They seem okay now because I just drove through it. I'm out of it. I bled, so
Okay.
I'm bandaged up.
Okay, little buddy.
Well, let me drive to you with this anyway, because if I can get to you before I die, then you can have it. You feel me?
Oh, I feel you.
Get out, my hands are proper bloody.
Shit.
I'm gonna come and give you the. I'm gonna come and cough on you.
Yeah. I only say that's gonna be a late night for you then tonight, Jay. When Zoe gets back, you'll probably go, "Oh, you doing? You're right, yeah. Did you what happened the other day?" And you're like fucking reeling off, and then it'd be like,
That's what I mean. I don't know if I just like don't say anything tonight,
yeah,
because otherwise it will be like that. But then I'm gonna be like, I probably won't sleep then because I need to tell her.
yeah.
Oh, see, I've took the wrong fucking road out though.
You're joking, Jay.
No, so the road to make Micra, I needed to turn left, not right. I just guessed. I didn't know where I was actually going, so I'll just drive through it quick.
What's the worst that could happen?
Any chance you can, like, are you far in Micra?
So literally, I'm just at Micra. So what I can do? Let me just. You tell me where you want me to be, and I'll meet you there. So let me have a look. So yeah. So I'm just literally in Micra.
Where Crapo the wording is, and you go down, you can see like the bend where the petrol station is.
Well, I can't
zoom in a bit. You have to zoom into it. It's like a bend below where the wording is.
Yeah, I can see it.
On the yellow road. I'm not like literally near that petrol station there.
Right, so I'm just going to just start running towards you now then.
Sweet.
But it will take me a while.
But either way, because obviously if I die, which to be honest, yeah, I'm looking all right at a minute. I'm just going to close it up because I'm not going to start up. I'll leave it at this corner. I'm just going to go and have a look at this.
How we coped last night. Oh, do you know what I did the other day, Jay? I found the car in a barn. So right. I don't know if you can store cars, but it was a prestige car in a barn. So maybe you need to look into that, see if you can do that. Because imagine if you can get a vehicle and keep that
we've been
hiding crates.
I found one in a garage the other day, didn't I? I remember yesterday. Remember when I said, but it didn't have. It needed something to get it going, but I didn't know what. But it looked like it'd been like part built already.
Right, okay, yeah, maybe that's. I mean, the thing is like it makes sense. Maybe we'll just look into that. Whether you can kind of like, because imagine if we like found a car battery and then found a radiator and then found diesel. Well, maybe we could then build our own car as well as.
Yeah.
Remember that first one we got, Jay, that van, and he was like fucking glitching like crazy,
Yeah.
like fucking bunny hopping and that.
Yeah, see, so I've got the bug symbol on my man's coffin, but that's about it. Nothing else is happening at the minute.
I think, remember when we both went into that? Can you remember like how we like? I remember us both dying, but I can't remember how long it took. I don't think it happened quick.
I
But
remember it being quick.
Remember Inch being like laughing at us like idiots kind of thing. Which
Yeah,
we
just run into it like, this is misty. A bit misty here. See? Oh, there's fuck all in that garage.
I'm still on my way to you, but if you come across a house and you know what you got to do, quickly scan it.
You do. Wooden cover. See, I wonder what's in the back of this truck. It's just got like a thing you cover over it. Manipulate.
What if through these woods, Jay, finding a house and not seeing if there's a tin of food in there is like going to Bangkok and a prostitute pulls you over and not seeing if she's got, asking if she's got a tranny willer. Tranny willer.
Cover.
Yeah, I remember that guy that like he was like I think he was for some reason I always think he's an armed soldier, but that might be a lie. But he was he filmed himself on Snapchat sleeping with a tranny, and he's drunk out of his head, and he's like, if you fucking ever fucking been to Bangkok and fucking slept with a tranny, that's like going to Turkey, that fucking kebab. You ever see that?
No.
It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, fucking throwing up blood here.
You're like, no, stay. I think I'm gonna be fine. I'm like kicking your heels over, like running.
You'll come to me, and I'll be like, fucking, like one of the people out of Hills of Eyes. Steven.
You're like, Jay, I'm all right. I'm like, Jay, your arms and legs are falling off. Fucking hell, brilliant.
I do need some food and water though.
I need some food. Actually, just stop and grab a tin of canned bacon. Talking of canned bacon, I used to love Frey Bentos pies, Jay, but only one in particular. It was a chicken and mushroom Frey Bentos pie. Have you seen that before? It's a pie in a tin, and you open it up and then you cook it in the oven.
Yeah.
And I said to Michelle, I said, like, do you know what? I'd love a Frey Bentos to cheer me up, but they don't do chicken and mushroom anymore. So I said, well, just have a look at what they've got when you get there. So anyway, she said, there's steak and kidney, there's chicken, but the chicken's never the same as chicken and mushroom, by the way. And anyone that says anything else is a lie. And she said, oh, there is an all-day breakfast. So I thought, oh, I'll try that. And, yeah, well, that exactly is what I've just kind of like experienced. It was just not all that whatsoever. Jay, I'm coming up to the petrol station.
Yeah. So come down the road a little bit. You'll see the truck in the road, and I'm just stood in the road eating a pear.
So you know, fucking.
And when you see me, give me
hanging out your ass.
Oh yeah.
What's in that car? Bag.
Yeah, there's fuck all in this petrol station anyway.
Fucking hell, mate! You've seen better days. You got one of them Mong hats on, do you know, where like you can't leave them in the room like, because you got like because they start banging their head off the wall like Harvey Price.
Right, stay. Stay. So basically, I'm dying.
You will, man. Have you seen the fucking state of your hands? You got fucking, you look like fucking Jack the Ripper or something.
Thing is, Steve, I'm dying. I've not got very long left to live. Do you know, like with Make a Wish?
Yeah.
Can you give me a blowjob?
I'll put a bullet in your head if you want.
No, if you drive anyway, because then when I'm dead,
Yeah, you can't fucking drive. You'll fucking write us off. Oh shit, we could.
I can push the car.
Yeah, you push it at our drive.
Yeah.
Make-A-Wish Foundation. Suck me off, mate. I'm not Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile would have done that.
Imagine that though. It was like, what do you want before you die? It's like, I want you to
Please just
suck
don't
me off.
Oh no, what do you want before you die? Well, please just don't let Jimmy Savile in the room. Fucking terror.
Fucking hell, whip it.
Shit, Jay.
Whip it, Steve.
Yeah, it's just him.
Hey.
Shit, I'm like fucking Louis Hamilton here.
Fucking
Wow,
drag
it's
it.
probably loud, this. I'm just turning right down as well.
Drag it. Serviette? No.
Serviette?
Shit, the colours are going dark, Steve. Tell Tiny Tim I won't be home for Christmas.
That's literally the best thing ever, that. You know what a film that is, The Mask?
It is.
Tell Tiny Tim I won't be home this Christmas. I love Cameron Diaz as well.
I remember that. That's like too well fit now from the day when I first came out. Which still is now, but
That's the thing, it doesn't look any different.
something about there as well.
Yeah, fucking hell. Well, look at these actors that are in them two films. Ben Stiller and Jim Carrey. Like, they've made fucking, like, unbelievable films, haven't they, in the past. Which way am I going here, Jay?
I don't know, just bear with me one sec.
I just think you should have just drive right anyway.
Yeah, just go with it. Yeah, go with it.
We've got to get to the coast no matter what art was so.
Yeah. Well, there's that road that was southbound anyway. Just trying to see if Zoe's taken off. She was delayed going out by about an hour and a half. So I'm just checking.
Petrol's out.
Has it? Already?
Yeah, no fuel.
Oh, it's because you're fucking ragging it.
Oh, I got in the van, there was no petrol.
Hold on, I get out in a sec. Easy.
Oh, it's like being in a van with fucking Tom Hanks out of Philadelphia, riddled with AIDS, coughing all over the fucking gaff. AIDS before he got a cure.
Easy.
When I get to Warwick Avenue.
It's a tune. It doesn't even come up. What the fuck? Easy now.
Right, Jay, we need to go that way.
Yeah, sorry, I won't be one sec.
No, it's fine. I was just literally just been looking at the map. I'll go down to the army part and see if we can find anything useful. So you got any AIDS cream for you?
Wonder if there's anything that can cure it.
Shit, yeah, that explosion.
Arrives in 1 hour 10 minutes.
Oh, Jay, just reading here. There is a cure. It's called a noose.
Yeah, everything's proper going down now. It's black and white. Might as well just fucking kill myself, haven't I? Just get out, throwing up blood. Don't know if I'm thrown up because of your driving or just.
There you go.
Which way did you go then?
I'm literally. You should see me in a minute. Can you see me now, Jay? Got a flare in my hand.
It's black and white though.
Smoke grenade.
Alright, yeah. Right, Steve, kill me.
Yes.
It's pointless. I'm clearly dying, so take me out.
Right, well, listen, Jason, unfortunately, there is a fucking disease going round, and it's AIDS, and you've got to go. Any last words of wisdom?
Nope. I'm an island boy.
Fuck you. Shit, how can you blow up?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you blew
Did you
up.
shoot me like right in the brain?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably
Oh, it
what
must
it
have been the
is.
gas that was in you, stuck in your head. Right. Oh, shit. Just fucking let the zombies know, man, now. Oh, one of them's eating you.
One of the
Do
zombies
not
is
eat
eating me.
do not eat my dead brother. I might have killed him, but it's not the point.
Right, so yeah, Steve, it's not morning dew.
Really? When I get too
Too
boring,
boring,
can
Kevin.
you
Ah, fuck me.
fuck me? Fuck you.
Oh,
See anything on your
I'm
dead body
very.
that you want to bring?
Just bring my penis.
Bring my penis in a box.
Battery, always a good one. I'm
When
basically
I...
where you were yesterday. We're at the top of the map, at the shore, top right. So, you found a boat here, though, didn't you? That was the unlimited
Yeah,
boat. Maybe that's might be worth me to see if I can get something like that.
whatever.
Hmm?
Best boat ever, that.
It was unlimited fuel.
When I get
I've never
to...
been here actually before.
Yeah, that's what I'm... To be fair, we've respawned in different locations. I have actually gone to different places, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We still need to do that bunker thing, Jay.
Yeah,
So
but don't you have to get the keys or something though?
yeah, I think from what I remember, he said something about like one of the sergeants that walked round as a zombie might have the key, but I'm sure he said that it was like the sergeant wasn't actually on the same campus as, let's say, as where we were.
Yeah.
Sorry, that the bunker is. So like, I think you've got to go to like a different airfield to get the key to then go back to that one, which would be pretty cool because obviously, you know.
Yeah, I'm definitely up for doing it. I feel like it would just be good to have an idea what we actually need to do.
Yeah. So I think there's a couple of things, Jay. So obviously, I'm thinking more because like you can come on here, it's a couple of hours. You can kill a couple of hours on DayZ, 2 to 3 hours, without even initially having like a goal because it's just the survival of like looting the places, grabbing something, killing a few zombies on the way. You know, it's
Yeah.
pretty like. But when we're doing it all day, that's going to be a different matter. That's going to be, you know, like get up at a certain time, have your breakfast, and then kind of like jump on it and see. So I just feel like we need to have goals on that day to kind of like make it feel like we're not just pissing off a day. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking
Yeah,
of like,
definitely.
I know we've never tried to like arrange content, like sort of organize the content, but there's a part of me thinking we could get some really good content out by putting on the stream what we're going to do, what we're going to achieve and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I tell you what, there's a fair bit of loot around this part of town. No, I'm definitely over that. I'll get some ideas down.
I think for me, it's like I just love the fact of like kind of like, you know, doing the official, starting off with absolutely nothing. But again, I'd like a bit of a goal. Like, you know, what we're going to do, you know, because we know how to cook now, we know how to fish, we know how to do this, we know how to do that. And it's all been in the last few streams, hasn't it, really? Like, you know, when it comes to us picking up what we need to do.
Yeah.
But like,
Pros, bro. The pros.
but going forward, Be nice to have a little bit of a plan.
Yeah. It'd be good to do it on this though as well, I think, because on Tuesdays. Oh well, whether Will's going to get involved on that or not, but just like because obviously we've come on this day and we've not really thought of an idea, have we? We've just kind of just come on. So we've got to just have a. Obviously, we're going to try and find a base, so we know what we're going to try and do now. But coming on and going right, let's figure out how to make where do we start off with making a base? Like a proper one with walls and things like that, and figuring that out.
You know what, Jay? Though that's the one thing that I'm not too bothered about. Actually making my own base. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of the benefits from it. So I was watching two guys the other day, and they were saying about making. There was two guys, basically two people like me and you, where one had the opinion that you should be making a base because what else do you do next kind of thing. And that's the thing. It's I think that's the thing with DayZ. It's right, when you should learn how to cook and you get that buzz, you know how to cook. It's right, what do? You go into something, and you are right. It is now kind of moving on to making a base. I just don't know if I'm going to get the excitement of making a base when we've got that castle at the moment and it's got our crates there that we've got our loot in. And I'm happy with that. I feel I don't know whether what I'll be looking around for hammer and nail to actually build it from scratch, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you just got to think of it with obviously that base has been put there as opposed to we've gone and made it, and then it's you'd have a few areas dotted around that nobody knows about, and then you could kit it out with booby traps and things like that to then, or even build a base for baiting people in, and then they're killed, getting killed, and then setting up traps, and there's loads of different things like that you would extend into.
Imagine getting Will to fucking do all that.
Yeah, not a chance. I think if you really give it a go, I think he'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I think he will. I think, mate, I reckon, and I reckon that Will would agree with. Well, I do believe that with obviously what he's got going on, mate. He's got 5 kids, right? He's got mate, it's that must be hard work. That they're all at ages where they all want attention and and then he's you see him cooking, he loves his cooking. It's it must be fucking endless for him, man. And then by the time he comes on with us, mate, no wonder he's angry. I don't care what game he might play his all-time favorite childhood game, but he'd still be knackered. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've come on here knackered and gone, fucking hell, I don't even know if we should go on tonight because I'd be a moody cunt. But come on and actually, it actually picks me up. But with Will, fucking hell, and even you, mate, you got fucking practically newborn baby in a way. It's hard, isn't it?
To be honest with you, Milo couldn't be any easier. Obviously, we had that little struggle with getting her to sleep, and it would take a bit of time, which was never like that originally. She just went through that bit of a phase, but she's completely out of that now. But generally, in the day, keeping her entertained and whatever, she couldn't be any easier.
Yeah,
well, a little bit sassy now with being now, but for me, I just laugh at it, mate. I just play into it a little bit and then end up making her laugh.
Yeah. But imagine having 5 kids, mate, all different ages that want different things, and I mean, I'm not making excuses for. Well, I'm saying it must be fucking pretty tricky, and no. And then the problem is when he comes on for a couple of hours, and an hour of that is him just fucking running across the field. That's why he feels so down about it, because he feels like he's not participating in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I just think that's just him. Because we went on Fortnite, which is couldn't be any more of an easy game where you just straight in and you're doing something, and he was within 10 minutes he was come off it.
Yeah,
he hated it and wanted to come off it. And even when we played it with Liv, he was fucking getting angry at me. So I think that's just him. I don't think. I mean, obviously, that will add to it as well, but.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a game he's ever really going to be 100% on.
We'll see on Tuesday. We'll put out there like what games we all want to play. See if he's see what he's got to give, and then let's see what we end up playing.
Yeah,
but that Saturday, Will's not doing anyway, is he?
No, he's not.
So it's going to just be what we want to do, which is pretty cool.
But yeah, we'll leave it in his court definitely, and just see what he comes up with. But like I say, if he picks a game like fucking Fortnite, or we play a game and like within a few minutes he wants to jump onto another one, I'm not doing it. It's just fucking faffing that. He needs to set on a game and just stick to it, even if he hates it.
Yeah.
Like just stick to it. Let's play it out.
The content from
see
there.
what happens. Yeah, because this is the thing for me. Is like he goes on about the content, but I'm like, we're creating the content's there.
Yeah.
There is so much content that we've got, and there's like so much that I haven't even got through. That I could probably do. I probably got enough for the rest of the year if we didn't stream again.
Yeah.
Just because it's just fucking hours and hours that I've just not got through.
Like that.
But because, like I say, the content for me is us. He expects our content to be proper like gaming content, but we're not.
Yeah, he wants it to be scripted as well, which is pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what he comes up with. I'm interested to see what he wants to play because he's gone very quiet since then. In fact, let's drop a message because we're on Sunday now anyway. So I'll say what game we're playing on Tuesday then, biatch. He sent a picture of his boxes. Looks like he's got a wood.
Somebody close to me. Can't look in his eyes. She's out of my league. Just a fool to believe. She's like the wind. He's got bad wind.
Alright, Zoe's in the air.
Somebody
all the stuff I've seen of
the
Henpai looks pretty good actually. Looks like obviously, like I say, good. It's not obviously something I'd do because it's more female orientated, but they look like it's gone pretty well.
Real sweet. Hair and nails. Sexist.
That's the other thing as well with fucking what Tom's done. I think I said it yesterday anyway, but it's like because you were planning on doing another like 2 nights or something, wouldn't you? And then didn't because you already booked all his holidays off. And then you've gone fucking done that. Like what?
That's what I mean. It was like do you know it was weird, Jay? Like when when was it when you took us out for a couple of drinks?
It was last year, wasn't it? I'm sure it was like
so
September,
obviously,
October.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And of course, we didn't like jump straight into it, but we like there was a couple of messages, but nothing like like it wasn't like let's we didn't leave that night and like get on it next day and be like like this is all our ideas, blah blah blah. We didn't do anything straight away whatsoever, but. What I found peculiar at the time was that he went, I've got no holidays left. And this was like in January. I'm like, and I remember coming off going, what, you've booked all your holidays already for the whole year? And I just found that a bit weird. Like, because I don't think anyone does that. Like, and then like literally I was just like, I actually got the impression then that it was like, that was a bit made up. Yeah. But I didn't question it. I just thought, actually, I started going like that to myself, going, well, Curran, do you know what? Maybe you need to fucking grow up, mate. You're like, like maybe like you don't need to do like 2-3 days or whatever. So at that point, I just thought, oh, do you know what? Maybe Tom's a sensible. Say, yeah, do you know what? You're absolutely right. Just fucking let's just do one night, and then of course, like then he couldn't then book off a fucking like an early start, and I'm only talking to like about an hour. Not like fuck. Didn't say any chance you could finish at dinner time or anything like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So. I mean, early could have been half an hour. Like it's like if he said, "Oh, can get off at half an hour earlier and be at this destination at this time," I would have been like, "Oh, sweet, yeah, that's perfect." Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit earlier.
It's fucking weird. Honestly, it's so weird.
Yeah, but and that's why, like, again, like you are right. It was supposed to be a couple of nights because I was trying to cram as much as I could in that time, to kind of like make it like eventful and not just about like just going out and drinking kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, but then of course, like he put a stop to that early doors, and obviously when one of the best say they can't do that, well then of course, then at that point you go, well, hang on a minute, let's just make sure we change.
Yeah,
It's like,
but
I mean,
yeah, because the thing is like I'm not like bothered about that because I'm sure whatever's gonna happen is gonna be a minute anyway, regardless of how long it goes for. It's just the fact that he's had that control to manipulate that, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Well, I'm not going." It's just fucking weird to me.
But like the thing is, I think the more like you guys talk, you talk about it, the more I talk about it. And mate, I don't know the guy really. So in my short space of time of meeting him, there's so many reasons that have fitted together that make it like this was never going to happen for him, just through what we've talked about, which is mad from my perspective. You wouldn't expect me to kind of like have this much like evidence, let's say, where it's like for you, it's like you and Zoe like obviously do know him as a couple and you've known him a long time, so a mood change and this, that and the other happening, do you know what I mean? It's like that's crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like it can't just surely be that she, because she's not been a bridesmaid, surely it can't just be that. But that's all that's all I can piece in my head that's happened.
I mean, the thing is,
that is when it all changed. Because it's the day because when I went over, me and him were basically going out to go watch film, and Zoe was like, "Well, me and Katie and Milo would just spend the day together at theirs." So then we'd gone over. Zoe handed the save the date to her. I handed him the same card that I'd give to you for the best man. And then obviously then he was like, "Oh, buzzing," and whatever. And then obviously we just left and went to the cinema, come back, and then obviously Zoe came home with me. So Zoe spent the day there. It's that point that's obviously when it's like happened, because then she's not been given the the bridesmaid.
She wasn't given the bridesmaid one. He got given the best man one. And then but I mean, mate, it's amazing like the smallest of things that will like kind of upset someone. And it's amazing like how people just don't go. It's amazing how easy people just don't like want to kind of like have it out with someone now. It's always like, just don't speak to him, we'll walk away and pretend that nothing ever happened. And then for them you got like so many unanswered questions purely because someone just can't be honest of going, this is why I've fallen out with you, have a good life. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't, if that happened, I think a lot of unanswered questions, like there wouldn't be any unanswered questions now. You just go, right, it was because of this, and but your name did get thrown in it as well. Like there's so much that would come out of it positive, because even if they went, look, do you know what, we think you're selfish, we don't like you, and it's like, like imagine if someone said that to you, you'd be like, right, okay, well, I don't agree, but thanks for giving me your fucking honest opinion. Whereas like with the bullshit,
I like that though.
Yeah, well, you don't like it because no one likes to hear like a horrible thing saying about themselves, and you don't want to lose a friend for that reason. But you what I think you're saying, Jay, is you appreciate the honesty, don't you, in that moment? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing. Yeah. So again, that's the thing. It's like we've lost friends through whatever reasons, and of course, like like no one's been honest with us, and even friends that know the friends have never come from. Well, actually, we know why you've fallen out. Here's the reason. So even friends that we know honest with us. So what we just gone, fuck it then. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just leave. Well, if we obviously aren't friends, if no one can be honest with us, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's it. Yeah, it's just because obviously I'm going to speak to Zoe about it. And I don't doubt that she's going to be fucking well pissed off.
Yeah.
Just as much as I am. So, but obviously I just need to go through it with her because even she'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, it's yeah.
But
It
yeah,
is a mad one.
It's the end. It's clearly the end. We will never know why, but because obviously he was just filling it with just bullshit and excuses. But the only thing I can think of is literally that's all it's taken for it to fall apart. Is just because she wasn't asked to be a bridesmaid. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. But I'm just glad I got that off my chest to Tom, because I did say to Zoe a while ago that I feel like I can say that to him about the fact that, you know, she's not proven herself to be a bridesmaid, so she's made the right decision, not asking her to be a bridesmaid all along. So,
Yeah.
Because I was going to say that to him at some point in private when we next meet up, but obviously I didn't need to anyway. I just fucking said it yesterday.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I mean, maybe like, again, depending how you want to go about it, Jay, I probably would say to him like, look, you know, like, you know, is this the reason? Is this the reason? Because like, but the thing is like some people just won't be honest, and I just don't think you'll ever get the truth out of that one. So then you obviously at that point, then you just have to make your own assumption of what you think is the reason. Do you know what I mean? It's like, because that's all you've got in it.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, balmy as fuck. But like I say, I do feel like a little bit of weight has been lifted though, because obviously it's been like, I've asked you both to be a best man. You've just obviously stepped up and proven yourself as to have made the right decision with you. And obviously he's just stepped down and stepped back away from it. So it's almost like, because it was that point when I asked him, and then that's when it all just seemed to crumble. It feels good to get to this point now where it's like, right, I know you are for sure 100% the best man and the only best man. There's no two best men or whatever, because that's, you know, he's proven that he's not a best man after all.
It was weird for me, Jay, because of course, like, you know, obviously, like when you said, "Do you want to be best man?" I was like, I loved it, and never, like, not at one point have you ever kind of like that being taking place. So happy to do it. I was actually honoured to do it, and I was thinking, but I didn't know that you had like some close friends. So when obviously then I obviously you guys said like, look, you know, we could have asked Tom, but he would have crumbled on this and like wouldn't have done this. So I kind of see why it was between me and Tom. And then, of course, I did say to you, I said, look, you know, let's get him involved. Let's see if we could do something together. We've had this conversation before, so, but I'm getting to a point in a minute. We both obviously then, like, had that chat, and we were both like, right, let's both do it, and let's make this funny. Like it's not often that a best man, a couple of best men can kind of, like, get together and do something different, you know, and funny. Yeah. And I was thinking, brilliant.
That would have been
takes a bit of pressure off me. He then isn't this like got to be like loads of pressure on him, so he gets to have that part of it as well, where he's still involved and he's not just staying out of it because he's shy of doing a speech. But then of course, then I messaged him saying, "Oh, I've got a couple of ideas of this speech working together and how we can make it funny." And he was like, "Oh, right, I thought we'd just do the speech each." So then I was like, so confused, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like,
he wasn't like that on the day, was it?
No,
when you were talking about it, it was for it. But I think that would have been really good though. Like
it would have been good. I had it in my head of like how it was going to go, and of course, you know, I did say, "Look, what I'll do is I'll send you my ideas of how I think this could work together, and then you just put your spin on it and tell me whether you feel good or bad or whatever." So anyway, then, so he said that to me where he went, "Oh, I thought we were just doing our own speeches." And I was thinking, hold on a minute, I'm sure I'm best man because, one of the best men, because you were going to be able to do a speech on your own, right? So then I was like,
no, that's not the way it was. I think Zoe kind of put that in people's heads a little bit.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for me, for you two being a best man was how different you guys know me, because obviously I feel like we've always been quite close as brothers over anybody else in the family, and we always just got on because we always done things together, haven't we?
Yeah.
Whereas Tom is obviously then the friend side where he knows my nerdy side, because obviously that's what we're into together. And it's Zoe that kind of got that into your heads. With like, because she was then like, yeah, Tom's not very confident, so he probably won't say anything and whatever. So, but I was just like, I just couldn't. Was just like, if you want to do a speech, do a speech. If you don't have to. Was my take on it.
Yeah. Well, then, so then it went from kind of like, so like, you know, obviously like, it sounded like it sounded like Tom was never going to do a speech on his own kind of thing. Went from us like doing something together to then Will saying, so then Tom say, that he obviously like was going to do his own speech, and I was just thinking, I don't know where that's even come from, because he wasn't going to do one at one point. I just didn't know what changed his mind. So again, I don't know if that was part of it, you know, of why he turned sour, let's say. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's so fucking weird.
But if you just took that to me and said, look, Steve, you know, like you're a confident guy, or and I know you suggested us doing this together. I just want to do one on my own. I would be like, mate, that's fine. Like, do it.
Yeah.
And then I'll just be trying to think of funnier jokes to fucking crack. That's gonna like make it better for me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But again, nothing ever happened like that, Jay. So it's like that's the part where I kind of like can't get my head around, because we've hardly had that many chats. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's weird. I don't know.
No, but like I say,
still trying to work it out.
So am I. But like I say, me and Zoe have had this conversation for the last year now since we asked you both to be best men, and he's just done the same to me. So because there's so many things that's like, you know, as time's gone on, I'm like, it was so hard to get a conversation out of him. When I'd go from like speaking to him all the time, we'd go see films all the time, to then nothing. It was always there. There was always something there, and that's why I feel like a bit of a weight's lifted now, because
I can imagine
now, because I feel like it gets to that point where like something's going on, but you don't know what it is. Like obviously, I still don't know what the real reason was. I've got an idea, obviously, like I've said, but it's kind of got to the point where at least now I know where I stand with him.
Yeah,
and that's all I needed. That's all I needed. I just needed to do that.
No, it is nice, mate, and it feels like a weight lift off your shoulders on it.
Oh,
and in all fairness, like it's mad, because after what happened the other day, like Michelle that seen Tom the other day, she's like, Steve, I think you like this has done you a favor. And I was like, yeah, no, but I just don't want to come across like a bad guy, you know what I mean? Like, he says, like, the way he's done it, it's like, it makes you look like you're a bully kind of thing. I said, but fucking hell, I'm like, I hadn't even got started, you know what I mean? Like,
honestly,
got started with the bullying.
That is, there's no bullying or anything at all in that. This is something else. This has nothing to do with you and Will. This is, I don't know what it is. And I can only imagine it's just her in his head.
Yeah.
Manipulating it a little bit. And like I say, I'm not trying to say she's a manipulator, because she doesn't seem like that to me, because I've known them both for a long time. But the way she's been with Zoe for not being a bridesmaid is very unusual behaviour.
Yeah.
Because if you feel close enough to be something for somebody and they've not asked you, you just fucking step up as a friend and you accept it and you just get on with it, and you... Oh, fucking hell, I just ran into some fucking smoke, Steve.
You're joking.
I'm not. It's come out of nowhere. It's literally come out of nowhere. I'm running along the coastline. Fuck me.
I don't fucking laugh at that. That's fucking brilliant.
Started cocking. I'm just gonna get in it and just let it fucking kill me, because I'm...
Yeah, you might as
I've
well,
been running along the coast for fucking ages trying to find a boat, and... Yeah. Fucking hell.
Brilliant.
Shipwreck boat here, though. But it's like on but it's on the shore though, so you could get into it, and it's like, where is this? I'm gonna find out where this is.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just very, very weird behaviour from the pair of them.
So I mean, so Will messaged me saying, "Have you still got Tom's number?" So and I was like, "Yeah, I have, mate." Yeah, and he goes, "Could you send him a message from me?" So I was like, "Go on," like like thinking. The thing is, Will is just fucking so random. That's why I
Yeah,
love him
he
to bits.
is.
Like he's just fucking so fucking out
Well,
there.
look at him now. I
And he
said,
went,
what are we playing on Tuesday? Whatever you want, mate. Fuck. I'm gonna say, fuck off.
knowing full well that he's fucking like gonna moan.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
What did he write? He written to me saying, Can you pass this message on for me?" And it said, "Your blood relatives are pricks," or something like that. Your bloodline are pricks. And
Fucking
I
hell.
was like, fucking hell, right? And I just put laughing emojis, right? And then like about an hour later, he went, "Have you said it?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I'm not." I said, "I've already been put down as a bully this week. I don't want to be fucking like I'm fucking even more a bull. Fucking hell." Your bloodline of pricks. I was just like, fucking hell. It's mad.
Oh,
But
yeah.
again, mate, do you know what? Is out of all this, there's only one guy that's kind of let himself down. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
himself, and he's gonna miss such a fucking good time. Do you know what I mean? It's like crazy.
I
But
know,
again,
because I got like it felt genuine when he was like saying he wanted to come to the wedding and stuff like that. But
do
to
you know what?
me, he's
How
fucking
awkward.
burnt the bridge though. Oh, for
How
fuck's
awkward.
sake! I've
Like,
just spawned where I was. I'm gonna get myself killed. I'm not fucking. I want to spawn a bit more further south. I don't want to be doing that
so.
again.
But imagine that, Joe J. Like, so you go, yeah, okay, mate, yeah, you can come to the wedding, and then like, even the next time you meet each other, you be like, "Hi, mate. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it'd be well
Yeah,
awkward.
like, and then you like, I mean, like, because obviously, like, we've obviously like, the more like you kind of like talk about it, and the more you talk about it, some things just start making sense. It's not like we both think exactly the same as well. So if I was like, "Oh, hang on a minute, Jade, maybe just think about this," I've obviously been through this part with you, so I just can't make sense of it.
Yeah,
So, like, if you had a chat with him, you'd end up going, "Tom, can we just play this up again? Like, what the fuck
I
happened?"
would.
Like, because you're still lost on what's actually going on. So
Yeah,
the next time you meet up, and that could possibly be your wedding, that's just going to be like so awkward. Imagine them two being there. Like, imagine if them two turned up how they did to your 40th, which was so fucking weird. Like, what? Like, you just wouldn't want people like that at your wedding where they got a fucking face on them.
yeah.
And
But
like,
it's going to be
again,
like that anyway, isn't it?
well, yeah, that's what I mean. So, but like I said to Michelle, I said, why did they even come? If they knew that they were going to come and treat me like I was a rapist, and then like
Well, that's
not
not
even
far
kind
off
of
from the
like,
truth, though.
I know, but they don't know that. That's a bizarre part. But
Fucking
then
hell, see,
like, and then
I keep spawning at this fucking north point, and it's shit. I keep getting myself killed, and I keep spawning like further north.
pick you up in a dinger.
Oh, actually, I'll see there's one here. Actually, this looks a bit like there might be one.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
I didn't mean to cut you off then.
no, it's fine, mate. I mean, again, like we're probably going over it a little bit, but it's like it's just been an
You have to, though.
intriguing like life experience for me. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, but yeah. So Jay, like like the way that they made everyone feel, not just me, and not even just me and Michelle. Like me that he met before, where he could have took a real dislike from me from that one occasion, which is doable. Like I've got the capability. Do you know what I mean?
No, but it wouldn't even use Law as well. It was me and Zoe. Me and Zoe felt awkward with him.
Yeah, but even
We're
like
like good friends with him.
even Will and like fucking Miller, like poor
Yeah,
guys, like they came, they must have been thinking, shit, have we done something wrong?
yeah,
Like weird, like how they kind of went about themselves.
yeah. Oh, it was.
Yeah, fucking hell.
'Cause that's the thing as well when he's going on about like, oh, I'm socially like awkward or whatever. But I'm like, obviously I didn't think of this at the time, but I thought about this afterwards. I'm like, but you fucking go on like 3 holidays a year. They go to like concerts and events and where there's loads of people. I'm like, you're not that fucking socially awkward.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like the people that
yeah,
have like proper social anxiety, they don't fucking leave the house.
yeah. No, I think that's the yeah. No, I totally agree. I mean, literally, it's like see. But the thing is, though, Jay, is like I don't feel like I was anything more than like welcoming. Like, you know, I could have just been like a proper cunt and gone, right, that's it, Will. I heard your shit at doing fucking best man speeches, so move out the way. The fucking
Yeah.
best man's here now. Do you know what I mean? It could have been a proper knob, and then you'd understand it a little bit. Then you go in, fucking hell, you're gonna meet this fucking right twat tonight. Do you know what I mean?
Again,
Like,
though, as a friend,
I went
he
over
should
to
be
her to
coming to
greet
me.
her and be nice and be like, "Hi, I'm Stephen," kind of thing. And she was like, "Oh, don't rape, don't stick it in that hole." I was like, "Whoa, hang on a minute." Do you know what I mean? It was like fucking such a weird behaviour.
Yeah. Because
And I didn't say
I'm
anything
like,
to
for
anybody.
me, I'm not a huggy person. If somebody's
No,
like hello to
yeah,
me, like I don't go in. But if somebody comes in for a hug, I just give it. I don't like
yeah.
pull back. Do you know what I mean? Because it's that's not normal.
No. And that's the thing, mate. And alarm bells went off for me at that moment with her, and then I didn't speak to her the whole night. Then, like, you know, so that just speaks fucking volumes. And like, I spoke to everyone else, so it can't, like, it wasn't me in,
No,
in
it
that
wasn't.
sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck it, fuck it. Probably done you a
But
favour, Jay.
oh, 100%. But like I say, they have because we've talked about it, like the build up to it, haven't we, with this situation with Tom. And I've said on it, I was like, he's gonna pull out of being a best man, or you know, I felt something in the water the whole time, and I've kept saying it over and over to the point where, fucking hell, I'm that North Sea. I've fucking hit the edge of the map where you could just run forever. Fucking, there's no fucking dinghy either. This is fucking annoying.
Well, I'm actually going more north anyway because I'm going just round the coast, looking for that base. Wonder if that's
Yeah.
it there, actually.
I'd be sick if we find it tonight. But yeah, it's kind of like I say, it's a shame that what I was thinking was right, but it's also a weight off my shoulders as well because it's like it's just good
Yeah,
to know
yeah.
where I stand, and it's good to feel like because we've not got to the wedding and they've come to the wedding and then cut us out like I thought they were going to anyway. It's just
Yeah.
good to be able to just be like, let's just fucking cut it now. Let's not even play happy
Like,
families.
why waste the time? That's what I mean,
Yeah,
mate. It's like, but I said that to you. I said, like, you'd be amazed of like the people that like come to your wedding and that you'll never see them again. Like, it's just so weird. Like, you know, things happen.
yeah,
But then I'm like thinking to myself, like, why did people even bother? Like, you know what?
I
People's
know.
weddings that I've gone to, I've actually wanted to go to and enjoy myself and this, that, and the other. But like, I'm like to myself thinking, just don't go. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, don't play along with it.
yeah.
I don't fucking get it.
No, I don't get it. If I've generally got an issue with someone, they'll know about it.
Yeah. Like, yeah, fucking pussy holes.
Because sooner or later, it was going to get to this point with Tom. And obviously, the more you've told me, the more like that kind of like stuff's annoyed me as well.
Yeah, and you know what, Jay? And it's like I didn't because I'll be honest, I didn't read into everything because I don't know him. Like, you know, like it's not like a, you know, yeah, this is the reason why he's upset or whatever. Or like this is might have happened. But again, alarm bells did go off for me. Like when I was like, it must have been early January, and he'd gone, I've got no holidays. Now, mate, I know people book holidays, I get that. But like literally what, you didn't have a day to book one day off or have like half day off or even, mate, just fucking tell someone that you're fucking not going into work for. And then when
Yeah,
you told me that you worked from home on a Friday, fuck off. I can't
I know.
fucking believe it.
I know.
But I do believe it now, but I can't believe it at the same time. It's like, how ridiculous.
Yeah. And that's the annoying thing again, it's just obviously this is like obviously played in my head a little bit over the like yesterday and today. It's just like, you know, the more things you think of like that where one he had a say over, you know, it being a shorter stag do. Like I say
Yeah.
again, not bothered whatsoever, but
What
it's
we've
just the
crammed
fact that
into that
he's
day, by the way, Jay, what we've crammed into that one day, you're like, I don't even know if it's going to fucking pull off. It might be an absolute total disaster. And I go, do you know what? No, I blame Tom. I'm like, Tom to do that.
yeah.
He won't be able to fucking argue. But no, but what we crammed into that one day is purely because we didn't want to, well, we couldn't take it over 2 days because your best man couldn't go. So again, that was the reason for it. But again, it's not really, I'm not throwing any blame on that one because it's not going to do any unjust to that. To that stag do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I don't doubt. For me, I could just be fucking doing this for my stag do and be having a good time.
Yeah. That'd be fucking pretty mince and fair. Let's cancel it.
Yeah, get John and Johnny and Tom all on it.
I'm owning like Will.
Yeah, but yeah. So it's just obviously that, like how he's had a say in that bit that's changed that, and then dipped out, and also, to me, he's clearly lying about a lot of things because. But is that like when he just mentioned the homosexuality bit, and I was like, "Well, what's been said?" And then he just said something completely different about, with the whole you guys trying to get him to leave early. To me, I'm like fucking agreeing though with you guys. I'm like, absolutely. Why the fuck wouldn't you do that?
Right. It's just like it's just not a big ask, is it? Like, do you know what I mean? Like we're all looking forward to it. It's been booked for ages. Surprised he
still
hadn't
2
even
months
kind
to
of.
go.
Yeah, that's what I mean, mate. It's not even like it's like round the corner. Like spit, like right, guys. I know these stag do's on Friday. It's a big ask. Can anyone leave any time early? It's like, how ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like it's not even tried though.
I'm just riding round the shore up towards you. I think. Okay. I just know that you said that you were like quite high up the map, so I'm just riding in a dinghy.
Oh, you're in a dinghy.
Yeah, I'm in dinghy, and it's fucking unlimited, mate. So you must have put a setting to be unlimited.
Maybe, yeah. Which I don't know if I like that though. I think I like it still.
No,
yeah.
Do you know what? It's just that much short. You know what? Right? If we were in a game with 50 people where you could be like killing people, that's like because it's just. But when it's just like me and you in the server, and I'm just trying to get to you, it's like unlimited fucking fuel, mate.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. I don't think it is been added though. Maybe it just is a thing.
Yeah, maybe it is. To be fair, we never really got what we never really took off because you was always fucking reversing back to the fucking shore. And go on, Jay. What were you saying then? Sorry, I do apologise. I was just cut you up.
What was I saying?
You were just saying about like obviously like you were saying about it was 2 months away till the actual stag do anyway.
Yeah, but he's given no effort. Like he's not even gone right. Well, I'll ask work. He's just come to me and said, I don't think I'm going to come to your stag do. Because I said that to him because obviously because he backtracked after obviously his few excuses that he threw out there to the point. And then when I went, I said, obviously that's why I was like, well, you're not a best man, so that's off the cards. And I don't think you'd be coming to the wedding now, because obviously, I was fucking pissed off, so I was just laying into him. And then he was like, well, I was thinking I could get involved in the other night that you was talking about arranging. I was like, well, to be honest with you, that's fucking out of the water anyway, because 4 other friends that I thought I was really close with haven't, well, again, apart from Tony, haven't said a bean to me about the stag do, and neither 3 of them are even coming to the fucking wedding now anyway. So I was like, well, I'm not going to fucking arrange shit with that. And I was like, and you knew this anyway about these people. So I forgot what point I was making them.
No, so
it's like he's not even
any effort whatsoever.
Yeah, so
if anything.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Because then I said to him, and it's clear to me at this point you've already made your mind up. You're not coming anyway to the stag, because obviously you started off with I might not be coming because of this, but it's like for me straight away there was no convincing anyway because I could see that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just
the thing is, mate. It's like imagine if I was just like, oh, Jay, I just don't fancy it because of this, that, and the other. You shouldn't even have to convince someone to go to something like so important. Like you get him, like he was a best man, and like you think he would have been like, oh right. Do you know what, mate? So Michelle said like, oh, like, are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? And I said, do you know what, Michelle? I said, wouldn't it be nice if the other fucking best man just like said, oh, I'll sort that, mate. But he was never. There was nothing like that. There was never a part where I thought, "Oh, this is fucking mint having another guy to kind of." Like... Do you know what? It's just been literally the other guys in the group have been all, like even I said to you like even so his dad like he fucking set up poll, like and then the moment that Tom was writing to me, answering the questions that I was asking in the group, I was like, that's peculiar that straight away, and I told you about that early doors.
Yeah.
That's a weird antic, that. Like,
I
you know,
think that's
who
the other
does that?
thing as well, though. That's played on like when he obviously called me about it. Was the fact that I knew all this as well from what you've
Right.
told me. But it's
Yeah.
like none of this has like come up. Do you know what I mean? It's not even like
Yeah.
he's gone. It's not even like he's said anything about that or been like, Steve's taken control of everything. So I don't feel
Yeah.
like I've had much of an input. He's not said any of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just fucking. But obviously because I knew that, that's obviously how I've just straight away just fucking like didn't even give him the time of day from the beginning.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
Fucking hell.
like the thing is, mate, I don't think we're ever gonna get our head round it unless he
No.
just fucking one day, like, kind of like just came clean and went, right, here's what happened. Just what I'll be honest with you now going forward. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I just don't
but
think
this is
he's
it.
got that in him.
This is the kind of guy I am, though. It's like, to me, the fucking dead to me now after this. Obviously, I'm going to speak to Zoe. I'm going to be like, he's definitely not the best man. I don't want them at the wedding, but obviously, if you still do, then we'll reach out to him and tell him that. Because obviously, I'll tell her that I've said to him that they're not fucking coming.
Yeah.
But if she still wants him there, then fair enough. I'll go with that. But for me, it's like it's just dead in the water. So the only way it would ever become like if they wanted to get back being friends, they're gonna have to put a fucking lot of groundwork in, and they're gonna have to fucking not lie to me.
Yeah, well, they'd have to be honest from the word go, wouldn't they, and
Exactly.
say, look, here's what happened. It's a big mistake on our behalf. We saw our ass. We thought we
Yeah.
could. I don't know. Like, imagine
That's all it
even
takes, though, doesn't it?
even when you're trying to kind of like, thinking of an apology, they're gonna come across like absolute dickheads, aren't they? Because like, right, I saw my house because I wasn't the bridesmaid, and Tom saw his house. I wasn't a bridesmaid. Do you know what I mean? That's literally because Tom wasn't a bridesmaid. That's probably what it is. He probably fucking got it, didn't go on a fucking hen do, never stag do. And mate, do you know what? I went on a stag do not so long ago, and there was a couple of guys there, mate, and like what proper geek, right? And he ended up having the fucking best time of his life, like
Yeah.
So even the quiet ones come out in them kind of
Yeah.
people around him. They enjoyed it. Was an absolute tool on the fucking stag do as well, which I'll tell you about another time. But yeah, he was a fucking proper bell end. But again, don't ruin everyone's night. There's fucking 6-7 going. You just fucking sit with someone that you enjoy being with. Hence the fucking groomsman, like who you fucking there for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mental.
But that's what I mean. That's what I don't. That's why it's not a friendship to me, because he's not even like considered my point of view from any point. He's just come in. I'm not going to be going because I don't like people, is basically what he said. But then it's like, but mate, you're fucking there for me. You're not there for Steve and Will and
Yeah, exactly.
everybody else.
Yeah,
And
there's a
it's
bigger
like,
picture in there.
exactly, yeah. And like say to me, that's not a friendship.
Yeah,
What he should be doing, if he was really that bothered about what you and Will were saying, then he should just be coming to me and talking to me about that, and not dropping out of something.
And the other
with
thing,
me.
though, mate, not being funny, but he's already inboxed me, so he's not shy of sending me a message. So he could have just said, "Look, mate,
Yeah.
do you know what? I really don't appreciate that kind of banter. Like, could you just lay off us, or I'm having a bit of a tough time at the moment, mate?" I would have openly put my hands up and said, "Sorry,
Yeah.
I won't," I didn't realise, and then I would have gone off and then slagged him off, going, "Fucking hell, well, he's a right pussy," do you know what I mean? But I would have still respected someone coming to me saying, "I didn't appreciate what you're saying." But again, mate, it's fucking like, it's like gay shit, isn't it? Like,
Yeah. It's just, I love how we've fucking come back on it again, back on the subject, half an hour streaming of like.
I know, but the bad thing is, so Jay, it's like it rattled me because, again, like, being a part of your wedding, doing what we're doing, like I didn't want to kind of like, fucking upset anybody, like, and that's how I felt, like that's how it made me feel.
Yeah,
And of course, like, again, like yesterday I was wiped out just because I was literally like emotionally tied into what had happened, and it was gutted for you, and I was like, shit, this is Jay's best mate, and like, but But and that's why I read over that message of three or four times and going, God, like, you know, would I have found that offensive if I didn't know anybody in the group? And I'm thinking, no, I just would have given him, or like, you know, or ignored it, or maybe inboxed the guy and said, don't appreciate it. You know, there's so many ways he could have got it. Running to
Oh,
you.
so many better ways.
So running to you was just not one of them for a start. And even running to you saying, Jay, you know what? Like, I just don't. Oh, Jay, the boat is not fucking. I ran out of fucking. Ran out of fuel.
Are you in the middle of the ocean?
Not in the middle, but still, like, I'm still fuming. But yeah, he could have come to you, Jay, and said, like, look, Jay, I just don't get on with your brother. Like, you know, and then said, any chance you could just fucking tell him to lay off? Also, what he say to me? Do you know what I mean? But I would have just been so respectful.
That's what I said to him, didn't I? I said to him. That's what I said to him after. Obviously, he'd give me all these excuses. I said, rather than dropping out, you should have just come to me and just told me that there's an issue with something, and I'd have sorted it. And then that's when he's like, "Oh yeah, but then they'll be like thinking I'm a dickhead." I'm like, "Fucking hell, this isn't gonna look any better though."
Like, I don't think that now.
I know, yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell.
This has made him look worse, and look what it's done.
100%.
It's not fucking helped him in any way.
And in all fairness, mate, if I'm being deadly honest, I don't think he was expecting anything else but 2 kits from the wedding after what's happened. So in all fairness, I don't believe for 1 minute that he'd ever turn up now. Like, even if you said, look, I really want you to be there, I just can't see it. And if you did, you're going to get that same response as they were.
Yeah.
Which they're going to sit there, people are going to think, fucking hell, what's their problem? And then you would have been like, what fucking point? Like, you know, and it'd be another argument then. So you probably like cutting your ties in a way just because of how they're going to respond to the aftermath. Because clearly, they're not mature, are they? Fucking hell. Like, she saw her ass because she went to bridesmaid, and he saw his, as we said, can you fucking leave work early? It's like, you're not going to get a fucking... That's fucking... The more you say it out loud, that's what gets me, Jay. He starts boiling my blood a little bit, because I'm just like, really? Maybe you're right. Maybe there is more to it. And that's the reason.
That's the thing, though. Like, I'm like you now, though. Like, I'm like going back historically and going, is this something I've said to him at some point that's like, you know, upset them, or, you know, is there something me and Zoe have done that's like caused this, and they've obviously just never told us?
Maybe you want to do that then, Jay. Maybe you just want to message it.
Nah, I don't.
Not to try and encourage him to come back to the. Do you know what I would just say, Jay? On that is just like just to stop you from thinking about it anymore. Thinking, is it really just that fucking reason? But you maybe might just say, look.
No, I think I'll have closure once I spoke to Zoe about it.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm waiting more on a decision. Because for me, turning around to him and just going, look, I don't know what we've done to upset you. You know, sorry for whatever has happened. All the best for the future.
Yeah.
Basically, it's kind of that. To me, I'd be fucking. To me, I could easily just go in and just go fucking rip the fuck out of them. But I do that shit face to face. If I've got something to say that, you know, might be a bit riffy, bit of an argument, I'd do that shit face to face.
Yeah.
In this situation, for me, I'd probably just send him a message, just go, look, because we've got like a bit of a group chat that we've had for years. I'd just be like, look, don't know what we've done to upset you. Sorry if whatever, you know, has happened, but all the best for the future. Don't worry about the wedding. And then that'll be it. That's all I need to say. But I just need to obviously go over this with Zoe. And then I feel like once me and Zoe made that decision together, that's closure for me then, because I don't need to think about it then. Obviously, it's going to come up in conversation. It's still always going to be one of those mysteries, but it's it doesn't like I don't get upset about it. I don't get angry about it. I don't like have any emotion about it. It's just one of those situations where you just think, what the fuck happened there?
So, mate.
But no, it is mad how it's like, fucking hell, that gas is still in that same location. And it's literally, so it's near like a boat. And as you run across the shore, you then have to go back on yourself to come up like a bit of a hill to then get on the road around it.
Well, I'm in another dinghy. And I'm just coming back up that way, so...
You see where you are then? Because I need to kind of judge if it's worth me just waiting for you here or running up this hill, because I need to go around it, because it's like so on the shore. I'm gonna have to cut like quite wide around it, I think. So it'd be good to know if you can just bring the boat to me, and then we can just hop on from there.
So I'm just going past now a Peppo, NHO at the end. So I'm not far away from... It's like BEP. One sec.
Okay, yeah, so...
Yeah, can you see that on the map?
Yeah, so I was just going to get a drink myself. I was going to say, I'm basically, so follow a Penno up, and then you'll see a lighthouse and something like Penobi or something, it says.
One Kenobi. Penoba.
So I'm near, yeah, so it's like, it's smaller writing than the other ones are.
Oh, yeah, yeah, so it's like that.
Yeah.
Because literally on that... Also, you're just on that coast there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So like I say,
I'll
be
get
careful, because it's infected with gas. But if you go around it, I'm like above the gas part, above where the boat is.
Right, I'll get to that point anyway, so that's fine.
I'm very close to that lighthouse anyway, but yeah, I'm just going to go make a drink myself. It won't be a sec.
Always, right. And over again. Hold me now. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want you to know to stay. Hey, after all that we've been through, I promise you.
Just thought, I bet you've scared that guy from the server because he's there like wanting to learn, and then you're like, "Gonna come get you, motherfucker."
I feel good about that. I might just message him in a bit saying, sorry, mate, we're just having a bit of like role play, like, you know, because we're kind of like, like we built the server to kind of like, you know, just have no room and just see if we can get him like back into it. So Jay, try and jump into the boat from the front. No, like you would normally. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because it threw my map down then, because obviously it highlighted it, and then the moment I pressed and held the button, it went off and then just threw the map instead.
Like you to lose stuff. Right, Jay. So that was sick though. That boat there. I wonder how long it's. I wonder how long the gas stays around for.
I know, but I feel like the gas is probably always in similar locations, isn't it? I feel like you could probably never really do a lot with that because gas would probably always get dropped there, maybe.
Where do you want to go now, Jake? Because I'm just thinking, I've never been up here. Is it worth us going inland from here now? And kind of just exploring kind of like the top of the map?
Yeah, I'll tell you where to go. Hold on. Let me just get the old map on. So we carry on north and go
Roger
to that. So basically, there's another lighthouse up as we go up, and then there's another city which is like, it's got a dock and it's proper infested with zombies, but I was getting a lot of loot there.
Let's do
So
that.
maybe we just go there and just have a little.
Yeah, just thinking like whilst we're up here, because it takes so long to get down there anyway. It was so cool that though, Jay, like seeing all that like that fog there. It's crazy.
Yeah, my screen's just gone really funny. It's just froze.
It started shuddering on the on mine as well.
My screen's like
on your
actually
Discord.
froze.
Oh, right, okay. On your Discord camera's going a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Flickered a little. Well, I say crazy, mate. It just flickered a couple of times. Went over exaggerating a little bit there.
No, with my gameplay, I pressed X and held it to sit down, and then
Right, can you not sit down?
no, is it not sat down? No,
No, he stood up.
no. So all I can see on my screen is my icons and my white dot, my white aim dot, and that's it. Like I cannot do anything.
I'll see if I can get you to shore because if you've got to reset it,
yeah,
where's it going to start? Where's it going to restart you?
I can't even press start button or anything.
Right, so I'm just driving to
Xbox
shore
isn't actually doing
slowly,
anything.
and you're okay at the moment.
Yeah, I might have to just reboot the game.
Go for it, mate.
Yeah, I just have to because literally nothing works. Not even the start menu comes up or anything. Just obviously the Xbox main menu, some of the actual games froze on me.
Well, this is going to be interesting because you're still in the dinghy. So where are you going to respawn now? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. What's this now? South.
Yeah. What's my character doing now? Because I'm out of it now.
You just stood up, mate. It's just stood up in the boat.
Oh, shit. If I respawn back in there and
Oh, now you've just sat down. Oh, now you've just sat down, Jay. Oh, now you just disappeared.
Right, so he's exiting.
Now you just disappeared, yeah.
What the fuck is... I put loads of hours into this. Cook Old Simulator. What the hell is that? Life as a beta male cook on Steam. Oh, so it's a Steam game.
Still the one. Two. Yeah, the thing is, it was like a little bit like, oh, do you know what? Maybe shouldn't come on here and chat about that Tom situation. Do you know, in case he sees it. But then there was a part of me going, well, actually, if he does see it, he can literally just kind of like know how you feel about the whole fucking scenario, and it won't get any clearer than that because you're being deadly honest and like unlike him in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is nothing that I wouldn't even say to his face. So if he said to me, right, chat with you two, and I'll tell you how I fully feel, I'll be like, right, that'll be fine. Fucking at least we don't get to know what's actually going on.
Yeah, well, that's all it takes, isn't it? Because it's like with us with the gaming thing. It's like we all just fucking say it as it is, don't we? We all have like a little bit of a tiff, a little bit of argument. It's adds to the content, but it's funny look when we look back.
Yeah.
But at least we're all fucking not playing happy families and pretending like we're loving it. We're not all there like, yeah, let's do this again. It's like, no, I fucking hate this game. It's shit.
Yeah, no, that's it, mate. Again, like, you know what? It's like we all have our moments, and do you know what? The thing is like the more we play with each other, like, the more we do what we're doing, like, hopefully we just get to a point where we can be honest with each other, playing what we don't like, simple.
Yeah,
and hopefully from that we make good content, and that's all that that's all we want at the end of it, isn't it? Like, we just wanted a good stag do for you. We only want a good content going forward as well. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I wonder why I'm just like puzzled where you're going to spawn now, because are you going to spawn right at the end of where we are now? And if you are, brilliant, and if you don't,
going back in now. That was so weird, that though, because I literally pressed X, held X to sit down, and then the screen went black, and it was just my aimer point and my icons. The whole thing just crashed.
Fucking my big mouth saying it's not fucking lagged for ages.
Yeah. I'll probably be jumping off about 11 tonight.
Yeah, do you know what, mate? I was going to do the same actually, just because it was a bit of a late one last night, and I just want to kind of like hit the ground, try and have a bit of a positive day tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's
been going all right for you, though,
yeah, so and so, mate. I'll tell you a little bit more. Like I'll catch up with you when we're not on stream and stuff. Bit more personal than blabbering it on here, really. But yeah, nothing to worry about. Well, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just looking around now and just waiting for you to like spawn in at some point. But what's
There we
happening at
go.
your end? Is it like even go low? Oh, there you go. You're back in the dinger. Yes.
Yeah, boy.
I mean,
it's fucking up though. Hold on.
Yeah, it was jumping a little bit, but you've just stopped now.
Hold on, let me move off this because it's proper being weird. Whoa, what's going on with your boat here?
Green?
If you could see the stream, see, fucking hell, the boat. Oh, no, there we go. I think it's settled down now. It was like dunking you under the water, and then the next minute you're floating in the air.
It's fucking mad that. Like the other day, I went into a barn, and there was a goat in there, and the goat fucking was like underground, and then the next minute it just fucking like just started like appearing, started jumping back out the ground. It's fucking well mad.
I did it with when I was setting up the Corona base, and I wanted to just spawn near it. I set the coordinates to where Corona was, but I forgot about, because obviously you've got X and Y coordinates in the game, but then you've got Z, which is like up and down, you know, how high you are.
Yeah.
And I just set it to 0, just didn't even think about it, because obviously Corona's on a bit of a hill. So next minute when it spawned into the game, it just went boom and just dropped in the water. And that's all I could see for miles is water. Because obviously if you think the X is underneath, the X plane is then like on 0, it's just like water all the way along. So then obviously the actual mountain would have been above me.
Also, Jason, I'm just driving now, but weren't you going on your map to tell me where we were going?
Yeah, just that we're going in the right direction. So basically, you will come onto another lighthouse, and then the town's just a bit up there, and there's like a bit of a dock that we can actually get off at.
Cool.
And then yeah, it's a bit like I say, there's a lot of zombies, but there's also a lot of loot when I was there.
Cool. Okay, that's what I was going to say to you. Obviously, is there anything that you want me to mention in my speech, by the way? Sometimes, like, the groomsman has, like, you know, things that they just might want the best man to, like, mention. And if not, is there any material that you think I should use to kind of, like, pick out any of, like, Zoe's family? Because, obviously, we're not close enough to, like, me to know, like, the ins and outs of, like, her family and stuff. Just try to bring him in a little bit, do you know what I mean? Rather than it just be about you.
I'll have a link. Yeah.
No, I just know what it is. It's like, I kind of like wanted to kind of like, try and make it as funny as possible. Whether that pays off, obviously, it's only going to be on the day. But obviously, knowing your audience, like a lot of people don't even know who I am. So a couple of people are going to get to know me once we're like, we go on a stag do and stuff. Yeah. But I'm just thinking, do you know what? Maybe there's a couple of like funny things in the family that I could incorporate into the best man speech without me actually knowing him. That might kind of just spark a couple of like laughs from their side, so it doesn't feel like it about us and our family kind of thing.
Yeah, right. Keep going. On it was like around the corner. Yeah. I'll have a think. That's good point actually. That's the thing in it with like the jokes, because we were at a wedding recently for someone on Zoe's side, and it felt like that their speech for the best man and the groomsman, both the speeches, they were really good, because it was like that where. I mean, obviously we didn't know them that well in terms, especially with like the best man, but he made it quite inclusive with kind of building a story around how he knows these people and knew the best man knows the mum and stuff like that. So it actually made it pretty good to like get that history. So the jokes weren't like my kind of jokes in a way. It was very like generic stuff, that you'd expect, but
Yeah.
it still felt pretty good because it like say it wasn't just like going on about cocks and asses. Hey up. You done it?
Shit. What it was, I
You
was
done that on
trying
purpose?
to. No, I was trying to look for like, do you know where to actually dock the boat? But I can't see where we could just pull it up and get out safely.
Yeah, we'll go around.
It's down there. I can see a little ramp.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jake, so anything like that. So I know obviously like, is it like, oh shit, it's not a fucking, it's just a corner. Shit.
No, turn around. Go back to where you were, but go around it. There is like a little like sandy beach bit.
Cool. Yeah, so was it Zoe's Nana that's a racist?
Not a nana, no. A nana's okay. It's a grandma, I think she calls her. Oh,
Grandma, yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, because I just thought I'm not going to just go, oh, the grandma's a racist. I just thought it might be funny to try and kind of like bring that in a little bit, because I'll never probably meet the grandma until that day, and but everyone else as a family might know. So I don't know. Like even you might say, oh, if you went away, this could be funny. Do you know what I mean? And I'll try and speech then make it a little bit more personal to other people then.
Yeah. No, it's
Oh
definitely.
shit! Where's my machine gun?
Yeah. You not actually got one.
No.
You got a rifle, don't you, in your back?
Okay, with fucking 4 bullets.
Shit, have I got any? Oh, I've not even got any. I'm like holding this gun. I haven't even got any bullets in it. Oh, there we go. I've got a full cartridge. A little bit
Yeah,
funny.
so,
It was on coming out and shot him.
Anything like that, Jay, just let me know, and I'm going to try and kind of like get some like content put together then to kind of like been writing bits and bobs.
Shame James isn't going, because that would have been.
I know.
You could have like really put that in there then.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know why you're sat at that table, James? You've none the wiser. But see that racist grandma over there?
I'd cry. I'd be crying over that.
Got this door, Jay, because there's fucking loads of zombies in there.
Who is there?
Yeah, thought that. I've been here before, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, somebody there.
Yeah, there's loads of zombies around here. What we're gonna do? Pop him or do you want me to knife him?
If you could knife him, mate, that'd be great. But the only problem is, let's see you kill. And do you know what? I'm going to film you killing the zombie now.
Watching this, they lot. Fucking Muhammad Ali, yeah, fuck off.
Right, so you actually take your time and.
Yeah, so you don't block them all necessarily, but if you can block the majority of them, usually alright. Cheeky battery. So it's like, so basically they'll come at you with like one swipe, but then like this full like boom like that, and then as soon as you've done that, if you've blocked both of them, then just fucking go at them with a knife and you can take them out pretty quick. Like I say, you don't necessarily get to block them all, and obviously if there's more than one, then you better just fucking run in, trying to get to high ground. I've managed to do it okay with 2 before. Right, let's get high just for a minute because they're gonna come. Oh no.
They don't want it. They don't want the smoke. I just can't stop loving you. Whoa.
That's so weird. There's fucking no zombies at all.
You're like, it's infested. You do not want to be here.
Excuse me.
I need to find a machine gun because this fucking rifle with my 3 bullets ain't gonna last.
I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. Because I don't want to just like come in and then just start fucking going on about it. Because obviously she's gonna come back all really excited and want to tell me all about it.
Yeah. suppose the thing is like you've
I'd
done the
let
right
her
thing
go
by.
first.
You know what, mate? You might even find that, like, after I was saying that, obviously Johnny obviously knows. It might be that he's like, he's told his sister. The sister said, "Don't worry." It's Jay's. I don't know, but she might have just said
I
like,
know
"I'll
what
give
you're
you a
saying,
heads
yeah.
up."
Well,
And then she
John,
might.
because her mum's with her as well, so John
Right.
is...
Shit, yeah.
Because obviously he's a stepdad, but obviously Amanda's a mum who he's with.
Yeah.
She's
So,
there as well.
well,
So there could be a possibility that they already know.
Yeah.
Because Zoe's a bit like me, where it's like... And obviously that's why I rang you. Like, I can't do something like that over text. I can't just be like...
mate, if you said that to me in text, I would have been like, "What the?" I would have rang you anyway.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
They would have been like, "What the fuck's going on here?"
There's no way you can explain all of that on text. That's what I mean. It would have just left her with mystery of a texter saying that.
Yeah, of course it would have done. And it just, and again, when you got that mystery like that, you'd be it just fuck her up even more. Then she would have rang you. She might have just been going out to have a lovely lunch or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just can't stop loving you. Whoa.
I think this is like electro, because loads of things are spawning in. It's like a bit jittery while it does it. Right, Steve, we're getting into zombie land up here.
Right.
So you haven't got no bullets, have you?
Yeah, I've actually just found a handgun with 10 bullets in it. So, but I'm just going to try and kind of like, I like to get into a building and try and shoot them from the window, just to calm it.
Yeah.
So I'm in it, and also just get a bit of loot then as well if there's. Yeah, so it's a bit of a peculiar one, mate. It's like, she's going to come home excited to tell you what's going on.
What she's going to say? A zombie. Like, I'm stuck in a corner. The zombie's got me, and I can't actually even shoot him.
Are you outside?
Oh, he's got me. He's knocked me down. Literally, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move. I was literally stood against this fence. Couldn't get out of it. Couldn't jump. And I was trying to aim the gun at him, but because he was so close, it was just holding it like that.
Yeah, so that exact thing happened to me yesterday, Jay, where I was jammed between a zombie and the door. And then, yeah, you can't fucking do anything, can you?
No.
Lucky enough, I had a machine gun and I just went and literally managed to kill it somehow.
Alright, she's just landed.
Oh, she just landed?
Yeah.
So she's at Manchester Airport?
Yeah.
And then how long's it? What's going to take her? But she's got to get a bag then, yeah, and she's still, and then she's got to get that, yeah. So she's got to be a while still, isn't she?
Yeah. Right, I've just come back. Let's get myself bandaged up. See, I like doing this as well now, like not like trying to survive this point where I'm absolutely dead on my feet.
Especially when you've got all your loot and you've been at it all day.
Yeah. So I just need to try and get hidden because there's a zombie there.
Well, this one's getting it in the head. Oops.
That might be where you are. Yeah, it is.
You are,
if I can get to you then. Yeah, let me see if I can get to you.
Get to me, I'll shut the door behind you.
I go.
Because I can hear one coming now. Yeah, he is out the window, little melon. He's getting it.
So I'm probably going to blank out a few times there.
What, do you need anything?
No, well, hold, but gonna rub me. Give me a rub.
Give you a rub down.
So I actually can't do that, actually. Warming
wankers off.
Yeah, I'd love it. Maybe I'll do that on the PC version.
Jay, there's loads of them outside this window now.
There.
I'm gonna start picking these off now. Little fuckers. Oh, how's that not a double kill?
I think that's the thing with COD when I was thinking about that guy a second ago, who's been playing it and obviously he's not there now. I feel like you're just gonna get a good mix of people where everyone's just playing it for different reasons.
Yeah. Well, it's like us. You know what? The other day we were like, right, we want to come. Look at you, first time. I want to go in and fish. You know what I mean? You spent a good couple of fucking episodes fucking trying to fish. Then you went into kind of like trying to build a fire. Then we wanted to cook, didn't we? And so like we've always we've kind of gone on and wanted to do different things. It's just been like, but then sometimes if someone's in the, this is cool. Let's fucking go and have a fucking war.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at now with it a little bit. I do want a bit of like, it'd be good to have a stream where we've just got people against each other.
Yeah, we'd definitely get that going soon, mate. I think like, you know, after, I think like we chatted the other day, and then the next day it was all that drama, wasn't it? So it was like fucking hell. So we've had content just fucking just chatting, but also as well but the bad thing is when Will comes on Tuesday, he's going to be dying to talk about it with you because he's going to have questions for you. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I know.
I'd probably just sit back and listen to you two fucking have a good chat about.
Yeah, but I think like it's good to do it because it's like you just confirming to yourself that you're not being fucking
just
stupid.
like what MJ, but
Steve, what the fuck? And now you're shooting at me. No, I'm blocked again. Fuck's sake. I was blocked again where I couldn't do anything because it cornered me. Why did you let me? Oh, I'm actually dead this time.
You're joking?
No.
Fuck's sake.
What did you let him in for?
No, so what happened was I went to I was shooting at the door. I was like, hello, come in. I was shooting at the door, Jay, and then at the window, and then I couldn't see anybody. Did as to see if anyone went to shoot her. She just ran past me, went straight to you. It's fucking bonkers, this game.
Yeah, it is. There is a few things where it is a bit like, what was the point in it doing that?
Running like to me rather than you. It's like, that's fucking mad. Fucking hell.
She saw me as the stronger opponent. It's like I need to take him out.
That's it. Leave that weak kid.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I thought.
I've never seen you looking so lovely like you did tonight.
And the town down from where that gas leak is.
Oh, right. Not that far, then.
No.
Not too far.
That's the other thing as well now with this game. It's like when we do spawn and we are far away, it don't feel as disheartening as it used to. Because we kind of know we'll get to each other at some point.
We're experts, mate. That's what you want. That's what you want to say. No, the thing is though, is like he went like the thing is now is like we don't even have to tell each other. Right, here's where we are. Right, we're meeting here, and then we're just off straight away, and it's just like you have a bite to eat, get some juice, and then you're on. But then obviously with Will, it's fucking hell. How far is it? And he's like, because he don't get on it all the time. He's lost it. He doesn't know the actual principle of just fucking just going for it now. We get places fast now.
We do. Oh, matches.
There's nowhere on the map where I go, oh fuck me there. Like, well, sometimes yesterday when it was like in that war, but otherwise being far away is actually quite cool sometimes, just to kind of do something different.
Yeah, it is. Just gonna go and see if there's any dinghies down here. Well, he's still at that very early stage as well, because obviously he's talked about like getting fucked up by zombies. It's kind of like we know how to handle it a little bit better now.
Yeah,
that's what it was like for us when first time I came into it, because obviously I gave it a test, and then just fucking got fucked up by a zombie straight away, and I was like, what the fuck?
Fucking brilliant.
What are you supposed to do with that? Now, just line 10 of them up for me. Bring them. I want them. I want to fucking.
Was that just fucking
loot them.
bungee?
Yeah, well, I don't want them ones. I'm like half dead already. All the block. Because I think that's the thing now of what frustrates us is the actual game, like the bugs in the game.
Yeah. Cheek to cheek.
Oh, I don't think there's going to be any dinghies down here.
It's just you and me. It's where I wanna be.
So yeah, so basically Will sent a game in that's on Steam, and I think he's just trolling with it, to be honest. I don't think he's being serious about the game.
I ain't cooking and I was like, yeah, he's defo bullshitting there. That's what I do like about Will, though. Is like he's as random as what we are. Like, you know, it's like we've been known to kind of like, you've got a serious answer, don't fucking ask us a question.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, people have always said that.
Well, Will said
But
that
that's
about me, didn't he? Straight away, he's like, "Don't even know how fucking old he is. He's never told me his age. He always just fucking gives me some bullshit."
oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, it would just be good, I think, to get to the point on streaming though where we do actually get a decision from him though, because like I say, I just can't be asked with, because if anything, it's like I'd rather be doing DayZ running around as content than jumping game to game and
Yeah.
not
I mean, to
actually
be fair
like
though,
getting stuck
on
into
that
something.
on that day, his son was there, wasn't there? So I think he wanted to play Fortnite because obviously, like, his son was there, and
Yeah,
then it was like I think he was just a bit like flustered because it was like his son like was obviously like wanting to jump in a little bit, and then it was a bit like you were kind of, I think your camera wasn't working or something, and I think he was just getting flustered with fucking hell, like, you know, I think he,
no,
I
mine
think
was all
with
right. I was enjoying that Star Wars Fortnite like change.
think with Will, I think he's like a little bit like where I think he would like he'd prefer us to tell him what we're doing rather than go right. Well, your night tonight. Let's you take the lead. I don't think he's like kind of like up for that.
Yeah,
I might be wrong, but I just feel like that's what I get from him. Like I don't think he'd love to take the reins on. Here's what we're doing tonight. Happy letting us come up with them ideas if we do.
yeah. I'm okay with it though. Like, I just like just make a decision.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't mind making the decision either, but it's like
Oh, that's what I mean. And the thing is that because we've always got a fallback. We love GTA. We love fucking this. You know, it's like it's pretty hard to like displease us really on the games.
yeah,
Even Phasmophobia, like we give that a good go. Like, you know, I know we could still go back to that and have a go. Like, you know, like, but we did give
yeah.
it a good go. Like, do you know what I mean? It was only me
Well,
that was like, right, fucking done with this now. Fucking can't fucking. It just felt like I was getting fucking nowhere with it. But we got some real good content out from it.
yeah, we did. No, but the thing is we weren't actually playing it properly.
No, you're probably right, mate. But the mad thing was, just felt like I was never getting anywhere because no one could tell me how to do it. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe as an
So
adult, I should fucking work it out myself. But
I know how to. So the equipment you bought, I know how to add that into the truck now.
oh right, okay, got ya.
You just do that before every mission. If you don't, you just end up with the shit stuff. You can set up a loadout, which then I think is then your default. And the better way of playing it is just having your mic set up to talk through the game and not through Discord.
Right, got ya.
Because the ghost reacts on you then as if it's like it's hearing you. But
Yeah.
I think the downfall for the game for me is it's not actually that scary. Like I feel
Right,
like
got ya.
even if we did go back to it and play it, we're playing it to just figure out the ghost and actually play the game. It's not as jump scary as it's made out to be.
Right, yeah. Well,
Like
I mean,
I enjoy it, but I don't
yeah,
think we'll probably stream it again.
I did have fun at the start, especially because I'm a shitbag and I'm not really into them. So it was
Yeah,
funny because the kids got involved and think like, you know, we did get some good content from it. So I'm not disappointed that we did it. It was just for me, I was right, you know what, take me to another game now. Do you know what I mean? Especially when
yeah,
like I was like we played DayZ as well, and I was like kind of like getting a bit of a bug for it as well.
yeah. But that's it. Like I don't love it enough to be like bothered about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
But
just gone
I'm
back to it like every
actually,
now and again just to have a little
yeah,
dig
nothing wrong with
around
that
with it.
though. It's
Nah,
like, do you know when you've been sending me the videos that I've been like trying to post? It's been pretty cool because like it's a bit of a blast of the past. Like, you know, when there was like got a Phasmophobia one, then we got like Fortnite one, then we got a DayZ one. So literally, we got some content.
yeah.
Maybe we should just try and explore a different game on Tuesday and just have a bit of a change.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I'm up for it. It just needs to be like, oh, for
Road
fuck's
like,
sake.
Well, tell you
Yeah,
what then.
it just needs to be like someone make a decision what we play. Let's play, but
I'll
we've
do
got
that
to
then, Jay.
we just
I'll
stick
do
to it
that.
though as well. Do you know what I mean? Like I
I'll
don't
let you
want
know
to
what
do
game it is tomorrow then.
yeah. Because for me, I just get into the game. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
off! I'm at a dinghy. I'm trying to get in it and keep throwing my gun down instead.
Like we did talk about trying to do that. That what's that other game called? That's where you get fucking chased by Freddy Krueger and stuff.
Oh, Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
Dead by Daylight. Do you know what? Again, I was watching a clip on that the other day after we chatted about it, and it kind of put a smile on my face of like us, like me laughing about like what we'd actually do. Do you know what? I'll decide tomorrow, Jay, to take pressure off you and Will what the game's going to be. So I'll tell you tomorrow, so you got time to download it in case you haven't got it downloaded, and then we'll go from there and just see like.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Also, James, just think as well. It was good to have a bit of a break from DayZ. As much as we're just fucking like we'd love it even more going back onto it after we've not played it for a while as well.
Yeah. That's it. I'm up for it.
Right, cool. Well, I've got a couple of things up the sleeve anyway. I've been thinking about, so I'll let you know.
But like I say, for me, it's just about getting into a game for that stream and just giving it a go, because I think that's the thing again that's also like annoying.
Yeah.
Is that we just don't really like get. Well, it's not so much me and you, to be honest, because I think we do. I think because like I say, the content Will brings to it is great. It works.
Yeah.
And people obviously like it, and I do like it. But it's when it's the same thing. It's like, you know, we bring him into DayZ again, and it's like he says the same thing again, and I'm like, for fuck's sake. It'd be good to. And that's why I'm just like, just fucking give us a game that we're gonna play. You can be angry, you can throw you can be him.
But you'll be too intrigued in the new game that you'll be like, you won't recognise Will kind of seeing his ass still.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't mind the angry bit of it. It's just when we come to DayZ again, and it's like he doesn't really like give it a go. He doesn't.
Yeah.
Right. He doesn't try and like it. Oh, not even try and like it. He doesn't like try to understand what you need to do, because you tell him, but then he doesn't do it. And we're like, come on, Will, follow us. And the next week he's fucked off somewhere else, got himself killed, spawned somewhere else. We're like, right, well, we're fucking leaving you behind then.
I understand. But yeah, Jay, so I'm going to do that then. So just tell Will that I'm in charge. I'll pick the game. And you know what? I'm going to pick something different, I think. I'm rather going to go with something totally different and just fucking just see how that night goes, you know what I mean, with some different content and something different, and maybe a game that we've all not played, so it's just an even playing field. So if he starts fucking saying, well, how do you do this, we can say, fucking hell, Will, we have the same, do you know what I mean? So for something that like might be kind of like good for content, I'm gonna have a good think about that, Jay.
I think that'll be it as well. It'd be good for like the clipping, because obviously the editing, because obviously I think that might be part of my issue as well, is because of just doing DayZ stuff. Yeah.
No,
like...
I actually agree with that. I think you're probably just getting a bit like bored of that without you realising, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same old, do you know what I mean?
There's no way I'm bored of DayZ. Like, I could play this just fucking like.
But like, it must be hard when you've got like fucking 20 hours of DayZ and it's just fucking half of it's just running across the field and stuff, like Will does say. So no, I appreciate that. I'll bear that in mind. And to be honest, I think I'm ready for a new game now. Like, you know, something free. We can download it, have a bit of a laugh, like, or trying to fucking learn how to play it and see what happens.
Yeah.
But even if it just lasts that Tuesday night and we never play it again.
No, so but like I say, the content that comes from it is actually pretty funny.
Sweet.
I think
love it.
So, anyway.
I'm already excited about that already. Playing a different game, to be honest. Now I've been talking about it out loud.
Yeah, me too.
And then come that big day, Jay. And I kind of keep talking about the big day because I'm excited about it. But I kind of like really want to kind of like have like a bit of structure to the day, so we can kind of like go, right, you know, here's what we do, and the day is going to be fucking like exciting for us. we kind of know what, giving ourselves a heads up of what's actually going to happen, rather than try and wing it on a day and be like, what do we do now? And just be like, not really give it much thought. That's what I really want to do.
Yeah. But we need to get in touch with Angry Inch again and just see if he's going to be on it as well.
Yeah. He's got a bit quiet, hasn't he? But
yeah, I feel like he probably that's just because the different time zones and there's not really been much like conversation anyway, has it really?
But the thing is, now he probably just comes on, sees us doing fucking absolutely epic, and he's like, he's probably like a proud father,
yeah.
You know, watching us like ride off on a horseback, like, you know, like in a distance towards the moon, and gone, that's my special boys.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like he's a happy, proud man.
It'll probably just pop up when we do something that we don't know. Like,
yeah.
Hell.
Or maybe because Wilkie's told him that he's completed it. Completed DayZ.
That's in the dinghy there.
Could you be the most beautiful girl in the world? Tell you what, Jay, what a clever man Prince was.
Genius.
Yeah, do you know what? Like it was really weird because, like, you know, when you're growing up and you're kind of like, you watch pop artist after pop artist, and you obviously appreciate the music, don't you? You know, like you sing it, you learn the words, but it's amazing when you actually kind of learn a bit about the actual artists themselves and how, like, you know, how clever some of them actually are and how dumb some of them really are. Just learn a bit about that particular person. And Prince, didn't realise, like, but he'd go on a lot of talk shows, but he was fucking, like, when I say clever, he was beyond clever. Like, he controlled the interviews, and, you know, like, he put people in places and made them feel stupid if they asked stupid questions. I'm not saying he's a rude man, but he just fucking, like, you know.
Well, the thing is, like that as well. Marilyn Manson.
Oh, yeah. So do you know what? I believe so.
He's like well intelligent. He is.
But Eminem's got like a really high regard for Marilyn Manson. But when I was a kid, I was fucking shit scared as a cunt.
Same.
Like, I just thought, fuck me, you don't want to be in a fucking dark room with that cunt. He'd drink your blood. It's amazing, isn't it? Like, you know.
Yeah. We have this perception of him, don't you? Because you just see, like.
Well, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Prime example. Oh yeah, sweet.
It's even like now though, because we grew up a bit on like hip hop with like Dr. Dre and Eminem and stuff. But nowadays, like, you just go back and you listen to an Eminem song, and it's like you actually listen to the lyrics. It's just crazy how like intelligent he is as well. Yeah, you know, especially of how like the words he's putting together and the melody and all that. Like it's not something you really take in when you're that young. You just like it because it's a good, catchy song, but when you actually go back and listen to it, you're like, wow, it's actually fucking... He's actually like... He could be a comedian, Eminem.
Yeah.
With some of the shit he comes up with, it's just like fucking funny as fuck.
Clever. Very clever, man. And again, I think you have to be... I mean, to be fair, Jay, to be able to learn lyrics like Eminem did, and, like, you know, and not even learn lyrics, put lyrics together like that, and be able to kind of, like, memorize all the... bring up new songs. Look how many guys done. It's unbelievable. Like the songs that I've probably never even heard of.
No, but you know the other crazy thing is though is like he's like kind of the first to do it the way he did it. You know, with his style of. And bear in mind, hip hop hadn't even been around that long by the time he was like making his music. But like, because obviously hip hop was like gangster rap, wasn't it? That's pretty much all it was, and he's just come in fucking talking about fucking gays and taking the piss out of like just people.
Homophobia. Motivated him.
Oh.
Well, that's a bad thing as well. Like, if you come from our generation, Jay, with like Eminem, like, and you sort of like say, I don't really appreciate people being homophobic. It's like, fuck me. Oh shit, why am I thrown up?
I'm joking. See, I'm telling you now, all of that is just bullshit. The whole thing.
Yeah, again, do you know what it is, mate? He's literally got flustered into how do I get out of this? to then now look like an absolute imbecile because he's come up with that fucking many fucking excuses. But
how could you be friends with me though if like that's pretty much the brunt of my jokes, it's just fucking gay.
Well, I mean, literally, like I said the other day, Olivia fucking laughing because she said that her uncle was sucking her dad off. Like, and she's fucking like, but like, that's not new. Like, anything you watch of us, it's like, it's got like sexual content, like, that's inappropriate. But like, again, people that know us, like, even my mates, like, they're all like me. Like, they fucking can't wait throw a cock gagging joke in, like, you know what I mean? It's like,
I don't
it's
even see it as homophobic either, because homophobia is like you actually have a genuine dislike for gay people.
Yeah,
like
we
for
love
me,
them.
I couldn't really give a shit, to be honest.
They are better.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's it. But that's what I mean. So that threw me the other day because I was like, shit, have we written something in the group? And then I remember Will, but fucking how, mate, I was literally like, how, it can't be that, because it was so fucking funny. Yeah. And I know we've all got like different like sense of humours and stuff, but like you said, he's known you for so long, and that's probably all you've ever fucking like talked about when you've gone out, joked about. He can't. Jay, it's literally like, the more we say it, you just know now you've 100% not heard the truth.
Yeah.
He's just tried to kind of put together a load of like dribble to kind of like justify why he doesn't have to go. And he was expecting you to go, do you know what, mate? You're absolutely right. You know, with what they've written, let them feel. As a friend, I agree with you, but you were just going to be like, what? Like, you know, you're going to question it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mad.
I've just got back to that island stay where you are now. I'm going to go in that warehouse where you said all the zombies were.
I'll go do it.
There's not even a fucking zombie in here.
Oh, where is that? So Jay, do you know what? I was going to say that to you the other day, right? So do you know like things spawn into the game, but like at like 1 o'clock it respawns after like, and then like puts everything back where it was, right? So I was in our base, right? And I'd gone into it thinking, oh right, I'm the first person to get here, so it should have the loot in the right locations. So I went up into the castle, and I found a couple of things along the way, and then as I came back down, or went down and went back into the castle, that sword appeared on the floor, and I was like, wow, how's that work? So can you explain that, being a coder and stuff?
So sorry, so just explain it again, but less.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
words.
like less words. So basically, I went into the castle. There was no sword on the floor, but this was after 1 o'clock where things had spawned. Then I went out the castle, came back into the castle, and the sword was at the entrance as I walked in, as if it had just spawned, like as I'd gone back out.
Yeah, so basically the coordinates.
That's me saying that in less words.
So basically, the coordinates of an item is already kind of predetermined. So the spawn, fuck off, fucking bummed, here. I've shot you about 100 times. Fuck off.
Right.
Oh, stay this zombie, man. How many times do I have to fucking shoot you? Oh, shoot you.
Just going up some ladders. Fucking hell, that shit me like that.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my fucking god, are you kidding? Oh, so Jay, I just fucking shot myself like you did, right? And you think you put a bit of urgency into me. So just seen some ladders to there, grab the ladders and go up it, and he started attacking me as I was going up. Anyway, I've just looked up. It's a fucking massive chimney that I'm going up. And at the bottom now, there's fucking 2 zombies waiting for me. Anyway, and just hope to fucking get bored and go away.
I do like the challenge of this like place here because it's so invested with zombies. It's hard to get around a little bit. But yeah, so
you were saying about
the spawn item. So for what I gather, so basically, if you were going to create this, you'd go, well, this thing is going to load at this place at this time, and then it would set the coordinates for them. So then, when you enter those like close to the coordinates, that's when it spawns that item. Because obviously, where you're sat in your game now, everything else that you know about on the map or anywhere else in this game doesn't actually exist on your computer until you reach a certain point. Then it will render it in and bring it in. So the corners of an item, from what I've seen on the server logs, it's random. It's almost like it will spawn things when people are near it, as opposed to it's already predetermined. Which is quite a clever way to do it, because then it's almost not like bloating the server as such unnecessarily. So if you think of the map as a whole, if you've got 2 players, one's in Electro and one's where we are now, the rest of the map doesn't need to worry about anything, so it's leaving that as it is. So nothing's spawning, nothing's there, but as we're moving around, things are then becoming into the server and adding those items. But from what I can tell, there's like logs in the server where it's like it looks like it's wiping items as well.
All right.
So it's almost like it sometimes might just be getting itself confused with whether that item still exists at that time. So I think the way they programmed it is why sometimes things are a bit like, sorry, why did that just happen, or why did that just spawn, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's exactly what I was saying before. So like that sword wasn't there, but it was after 1 o'clock, so it's not like I kind of like kicked out and then came back in. And next minute, bang, and fucking like, you know.
But yeah, it spawned things slowly during the day as well. Like, so things could be like determined now in a coordinate, just like you've just gone into a room and you've come out of the room, and then in that moment something might have decided to just spawn there and then.
Yeah,
so it's not like they're always. It's not like the item's always there. It's gradually adding things and removing things, from what I can tell.
Right, that makes more sense now then. So, Jay,
the reboot is then just to wipe everything that has spawned. So as it's spawned throughout the day, it's like it will just completely wipe it off.
So as you were talking to me before, Jay, did you hear me gasp?
No.
So I was on that top of that chimney that I was telling you about, and what I did is I thought I'd stand near the edge and have a look down, because see down, can't see him. And I clicked onto the ladder's backs, and then I tried to clip myself back off. I fucking jumped all the way down and fucking killed myself. I've just spawned back where you are.
I know you are. Stay behind you.
Oh yeah, you're there. Fucking hell.
Just saw you run past them as a.
Why the hell are you dressed like a chicken? Yeah, fuck it, mate. I'll have to clip that tomorrow. That was fucking funny. That. And the bad thing is, I fucking died. I'm looking at the screen like shots, and you're just like. Right, so Steve, basically what happens is a sword comes in and you... Shit, fucking guy behind me. Bitch.
Oh, here we go.
Sit down. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. Are they all coming now?
Yep.
Right, I'm just gonna go in and fucking try and...
We get inside. Shit.
That's a bandage.
I am going to jump off in a minute, I think.
Yeah, well, I'll jump off with you as well, mate. So, bandage up now, and then I'll just leave it as it is here.
Pop a few of these.
Just gonna eat some. Well, they won't even be there next time to come out.
No, they won't.
Listen,
you can't be a bit of a despot. Bit of fun.
So yeah, so Jay, I'll message you boys. I'll put in a group in a minute that I'm picking the game this week. And then at least then you two can just chill out.
Yeah, be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Not like it's going to fucking like cause you loads of things, but I'll just have a bit a mooch around, see what's available, let you two know, and then it gives you time to download it. And then, we're fucking...
Yeah.
Or, worst case scenario, it'll be that one where you've got fucking...
Sorry, say that bit again.
So worst case scenario, it'll be us fixing them engines and getting chased.
No, but that's the thing, though. Like, for me, I'd be excited to do that again, because it would be good to try and figure it out.
So I am, but I'm also just... Do you know what I really want to do, Jay? I really want to pick a different game that we've all not played, just to see Will's response. So I'm kind of I'm doing that on... I feel like I'm doing that on purpose. But if for some
Yeah.
bizarre reason again, then like I'll use that as a last. But I'll let you know by dinner time. We can.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Just gonna pop this fucking zombie, and then go to bed
Don't
with
know
her.
if it's got you here.
Nice
Dead body's got
key.
flies all over it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that. No, it's you, that's you from before.
It was a.
Yeah. But now there's
Just thinking, is it worth
no.
just making a rope now out of the guts?
I'll tell about the present. Of my head, hopelessly devoted to
Do you want any
you.
human meat? So you can actually cook that and eat it, can't you? So it's not even like,
You know.
yeah. So basically, what happens is your character starts to go a bit insane because you've ate human meat. So I think it starts to play on the mind, and you start laughing.
Cannibalism.
Yeah. So I think they get like a bit crazy.
Grey.
I'm just going to take all my shit. Yeah, I can't be arsed making the rope right now.
I know, yeah, I was going to say, what a thing to fucking finish on. I at least tried to kill a zombie on the way on. Right, Cool J. Good
Sweet as
chat.
not. Yeah, man.
Good chat, and I'll catch up with you next couple of days, pal.
Yep, I do. Catch you in a bit.